Hello and welcome, dear adventurers, to Dicesylvania. We're a bunch of lovable geeks from Romania who play D&D in our own authentic, beautiful vampire English. This is the 17th episode of VIM, the Tale of Immortality, a fantasy homebrew setting inspired from different regions, from the Balkanic mythology to the Korean one. We have a lot of input and it's very beautiful. If you need a refresh on what happened last time, do not despair because the Book of Recollections is right here. You can check it on the I button upstairs. I'm your terribly excited DM, Karla Georgescu, and let me introduce today's magnificent players, starting with Anna.
Hello.
Count Bear.
Hello.
Brooks.
Hi.
And Blood.
Hello.
And without any further ado, we're gonna just go and jump into today's episode of VIM, the Tale of
Immortality.
So last time we left off in Gog-Magog prison, where the result of our adventurers was a riot. We nearly lost some people, as the players nearly lost their lives, and some actually did, while trying to retrieve their items, but that someone ascended in the process. And then they sort of blasted through the gates as Goliaths attacked the prison, and they made their way into the crevices of the mountain and walked and walked and walked until nightfall was upon them. And we left in this specific moment where everyone is going to sleep. You're going to take a long rest.
Oh, yeah.
But Isari, you can't sleep in your new form, and something is calling for you in the skies.
We're still in the cave, aren't we?
Yeah, but you have a bit of a clearance on the skies. You see through some of the crevices, you see the moon that keeps rapidly moving, and the stars.
I'm gonna try and find a path out of the cave, but more like an upwards path so that I can get as close to the sky as possible.
You struggle a little bit because it's tight, but after, let's say, 15 minutes, you find your way upwards.
I am gonna just stare at the sky for a few moments, and then I'm gonna open my wings out fully, and I'm just gonna go up.
So no one is there to witness apart from you at home. Envision this magnificent creature made of pure light, spreading new wings and soaring in the skies. And Isari's gonna disappear for the night, doing Lumino knows what. And after 8 hours, dawn is upon us, and you wake up one by one. Isari, you come back.
I was wondering if Isari would come back a little bit earlier, and she's gonna start attempting to make coffee for everyone.
Okay, let's do
I
that.
say attempting.
Yeah. How do you attempt?
Every time she tries to reach for a bag to try and get something out, her hand just keeps going through it, and she's getting a little bit frustrated. And eventually she'll just rage quit and just...
And I'm gonna add on that, you're gonna rage quit after the third try when you go through the handle of something and it just burns and takes, fire.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Why? She's just gonna be like... life without coffee. We can get used to this.
And it's more of the taste and flavor that you miss, not necessarily the
habit.
energy. Yeah, the habit of it. You wake up one by one. What do you guys do?
I'll probably be the first one to wake up, as the rest of you. As you barely wake up, you'll see him further where is a clearing, and I can take a clearer view at the sky. And once again, I'll be in a very meditative state, breathing, and my mind going on a more grand cosmic view as I focus my energies and try to read the stars in the same time. And lay the deck in front, my astral deck in front. And after saying, as above, so below, be revealed, the truth be known. The deck will start floating magically in front of it, and two cards will pop up. That of the key, and that of the moon.
Very perceptive. As when you take these cards, you glimpse two things. When you pull the key, you glimpse like a fast brown movement against the blue skies. And then when you take the moon, you see for a flash of a second a vision of Lunai. The vision that you've grown up seeing on all of the pictures in the church or of the totems just changing in the day of Lunai. And coincidentally for you at home, today is the day of Lunai. And you know this is a day that you are granted to walk the night without a moonstone. For those of the hebdomadic following.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
I'm gonna wake up slightly wincing because like I have half of my
still
side burnt. But it's like healing nicely. I'm gonna see Adams during his mystical mumbo jumbo.
Mumbo jumbo.
And I'm just gonna be like, oh great, you're up. What's for breakfast? And just like not caring about what he's actually doing, and just start tending to my wounds, try to clean them up a bit more, just to heal them faster.
I would still be with my eyes closed and taking deep breaths.
Okay, I want to pick up a pebble and just throw it at his head. I'm hungry, please.
So am I, but
Great.
still, I
What's for breakfast?
stand up, and to be honest, I'm not accustomed with the local vegetation.
Cuisine.
Maybe we should ask Thulrock. He might be more accustomed to the land.
Oh, yes.
I'm hungry. What's for breakfast?
Everything's for breakfast.
It's not. And I pull away slightly.
Well, the big and the strong eat the world.
Okay, I can't eat the wall because there's grass and dirt.
Oh. Turok takes a bit of a stone and just tries to nibble it.
Right.
You're munching it, and you're very used to, because Goliath do eat stone in this world.
And then, this is just a snack.
Okay. Probably I did a mistake there.
Are any of you able to hunt?
Sure.
Yes.
You're the return. Okay.
Oh yeah, you'll see like the remnants of like a coffee pot in front of me.
Do I sense the smell of coffee? Yeah.
I'm just like I've just left it there.
Burnt handle, wood handle, let's say, or I don't know, metal handle, and coffee beans without being, cooked.
Oh, I go to the mug that's been wormed and say, oh, worm breakfast. Bite it.
No.
You also get an ingestion of coffee, with that mug, uncooked coffee, that is. Give me a constitution saving throw to see if it has any effect.
Okay.
You have to
Coffee.
pass. You pass. You have to pass. I'm gonna say 14 is not. No.
Nope.
How low is it?
It's 8.
So with an 8, you get the jittery effect. You have to do sort of multiple things at the moment. You're also proficient with let's say strength, but not staying awake, but not dexterity because you're gonna just keep shaking.
Oh my god.
This brown dust makes me strong. Yes. Makes me happy. I like this.
What was in there?
Well, it was supposed to be coffee,
Oh no.
but
You have never heard of coffee. You know it's imported from the Redlands.
Yes.
there's more in my bag if you want. Some
What's
Oh,
coffee?
probably will. Yes.
coffee. It is a brown bean that we normally cook slightly, and then we grind up, and then we soak it in, or steep it in hot water.
So it's like a tea.
Kind of, but it
no
gives
way.
you a lot of energy.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
But if you have too much, it can make you a little bit
I know.
anxious.
Tulor starts doing push-ups.
With one arm.
The ground is shaking as he's doing push-ups. But,
Okay.
If you want some, I know there's some more in my bag, but you'll have to get it yourself.
Would you like to hunt for breakfast since you have so much energy? I don't. You see the state of me. And,
Oh. Yes.
Thank you.
Go hunt. Yes.
Go.
That direction. Sure.
No, use your instincts because you are very smart on this. This is your territory. You know it better.
Every territory is my territory. Yes.
That's the spirit.
Big. Twice your size.
That was a mistake. That should keep him busy and consume his energy. Because I guess that's what happens.
you roll. I'm gonna quicken this one. You roll me a nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
Okay. So you, for half an hour, gonna go and try to hunt, but you can't find your way out of this cave. So you find some, I don't know the word in English, lichen,
Moss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Muscle
sort
lichen.
of like lichen, yeah, and
Lichen,
moss,
yeah.
and some weird mushrooms.
Okay.
Oh gosh, weird mushrooms.
I'm gonna definitely try one of those
Very
mushrooms.
fluorescent, they smell mossy.
Do I know these mushrooms or not?
Based on your nature roll, I would say not, but give me another one.
Okay. No, not at all. Today's not that right.
We were counting on you. Rolled so good last time.
Well,
This is soft rock for your soft friends.
yes. I come with a handful of mushrooms and say,
Easy hunt. They no move.
put them
Can
in.
I do a quick check on these mushrooms?
Same. I would want to
You.
check that.
I'm already eating one.
Okay, you're eating
Oh,
one.
no.
You can do a check, but you're gonna do it with disadvantage because this is
Different,
Greenland territory. You don't have warmth and humidity and caves.
11?
said,
With disadvantage.
With
11.
disadvantage was 11.
Nature.
You know this. They're called mushrooms. They grow in humidity, which you don't have in the Redlands. You have it at your sanctuary, but
Not
they're
this kind.
not this kind. Yeah.
15 on the nature.
With a 15, I'm gonna say they're what is this? This is southern cave mushrooms. They are glowing and they can have psychedelic effects. Moving on to Keith's roll. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
These are delicious, absolutely.
Okay.
Where's mine?
Are you not going to do anything about this?
No, I'm already.
I study it and I immediately just give a bit of a
It's an 11.
So
disappointing look.
with an 11, you definitely fail the save, but for the time being, nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm going to just slowly glance between the two of you. Just I've seen your look, and I'm looking at Kate, just like... is
You
something
might
happening?
What happened?
you might see things that emerge from your subconscious pretty soon enough.
All right.
I take a back.
Constitution save.
That was not an invitation.
8.
Okay, same. They're good. They are very soft, but they have like a slight warmth compared to the rock you just ate. So you two ate, and you're not gonna get an exhaustion level. You don't need to eat. Hebdom, what do you do?
No, I'm gonna get the exhaustion level.
Sign.
I know what they are. I want to keep my mind clear.
But there's
so-
some moss and also lichens. You also brought them.
Yeah, yeah.
You could also try those.
I mean, no. I think I'd rather.
We don't have any rations in our bags.
I'm saying, I think
What's wrong with us? How did we go?
I have
no rations.
one day of rations in my bag if anyone wants some.
I'll take them.
Like, if you look in my bag, besides the coffee, I have a few other bits and pieces. Help yourself
I'm
to it.
gladly accept.
I had other options of food, and I ate a dirty mushroom.
I
I
just remembered that I had it.
will share some with you, of course.
Okay.
How much we get?
I've only
from
got
just-
one ration, so I guess that's gone.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna.
that is gone. What do you have that's native to the Redlands? So do you want me to fill in?
What do I have?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think what.
I was trying to find the beat.
Probably it's some sort of like almost like a. You know, like the. Oh my gosh, I've lost the word. Almost like protein bars and stuff that you get, where it's like grains with like honey and stuff like this, but it's like
Okay.
remarkably hard. Like you kind of like have to almost like
Granola bars.
Okay.
like a really really hard granola bar. You sort of have to chew it in a little bit and soften it up before you can actually bite it off.
Except for him.
It's like, yes. I see your expressions. And you're like, yeah, there's a reason why it's still in my bag. I've been trying to eat other food.
My jaw just popped like in real life, and it's like I feel like it's on point.
You get used to it,
Yeah.
kind of.
How? I feel like
After then,
I'm gonna swallow my
like,
teeth on this.
And it also has like a very nice taste of aloe vera. It's a plant that grows natively in the Redlands, and dates. And then you could also find like a prickly pear cactus. Like it's the shape of a pear, but it has like
Pricks on it.
pricks on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you do with that?
I'm just gonna take half and half give it to Keith.
Ow. Why don't you tell me these? I didn't see these have pricks. You just hand me stuff that could damage me.
I used the mage hand, of course.
Okay, I throw it at him.
You have to, give me a roll so we see if you hit him. What's your AC, Adam?
Well, I'm a wizard, so.
Probably not high.
It's 9. 11.
10.
Oh,
Oh.
I would like to use steady aim.
okay, let's go. Let's go from the prickly cactus.
Right.
Let's go find happy music.
I had my proficiency bonus, so right? Okay, it's a dirty 20.
Yeah, you get hit in the forehead, in the face, in the side of your face with the prickly cactus.
You might
What
wanna
did I deserve to
you might
be
wanna
treated
remove
as such?
some of the hairs, because if they get stuck there, it will be infected.
Mage hand. Pull things out.
You gave me a prickly pear, just like that in my hand. You see I'm damaged on one side, right?
So would you rather than eat lichen and moss rather
Sure,
than
but you
this?
could have warned me beforehand. Hey, this can sting you. You have mage hand, I don't. That was unfair, okay? That
Don't
was
worry.
a shitty thing to do.
I'll teach you that spell if you're still interested in learning magic.
Meanwhile,
Whatever.
Tulrok gets a very large boulder, lifts it in the air. We play with food.
What do you do then?
How about you split this into smaller boulders and maybe we have more of them and see.
What's
Who
next? What's next for the road?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You
Speaking,
Green Kingdom people have some very interesting customs.
I don't know, 400 years old, apparently.
speaking of roads and our location, we were blindfolded on our way here, so we're not exactly sure where we are. You, Thulrock, know where the Green Spring is?
He definitely knows.
You have a map of the green land area given by Priest David. You could orient around it. You're gonna have an advantage to nature to figure out where you are, and a disadvantage to reading the map.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to roll me once you see the sky, because you need to like get out of the cave. You can't read the map inside the cave. Once you see the sky, you give me two rolls. One nature roll with advantage, and one history or intelligence, if you prefer, with disadvantage.
Would I be able to aid him on the intelligence one?
Yeah.
Like show
Yeah.
him
Yeah.
what's north,
Then
what's south?
if you aid him, it's a normal roll.
Okay. I just take out a map and show it to Adam and say,
Priest in our village gave me squiggly bits of paper.
Well, let us study together, shall we? If you might need it if you
I'm gonna
intend to enroll into education in Green Spring. So, here, I'll
Yes.
I'm gonna just like look over your shoulder as you are unrolling it to have a look as well myself.
So it's a fair bit of a map that's drawn and doesn't have the edges complete, but you see you see Green Spring, you see the belt villages, you see marked your village that was called
Mylar, I think. Or let me check.
Mylor. Mylor, in the sort of south area towards Green Spring, and a bit souther you see a peak, a mountain peak with Gogmagog.
All right.
And in between these, you can also see the Sabat River just flowing from Green Spring to the lower side.
So we have to go north.
Looks like or northeast.
Northeast, yeah.
Yeah, northeast. Well, now it's daytime, right? So I can't really see the stars too well.
No, but you can see the sun moving. You know that the sun moves
right.
and rotates from. Let me just check my charts, because we are very geeky and into
From
astrology.
north. Right, from north, right?
I think from north to
south.
South, yeah.
I should know my astrology.
No, it's from east to west. Sorry.
The
moon is from north to south, and the sun is from east to west. It's like this.
Astronomy and astronomy.
So you have to go towards the direction of the sun and the reverse direction of the moon. So you go a bit.
As we get going, I will fly up a little bit higher and just help keep track of like the path that we're supposed to take.
I'm gonna take a look upward and show off.
So you exit the cave, you go through a bit of descending path, and you get into a forest. The forms are a bit more mountainy, but you slowly descend into a bit of a chaise. I don't know how it's called. Let's say even area, plainer area. And as you go, you can give me a nature roll. With advantage.
First one was a 7, so it's just a 9.
Just a 9.
Yeah.
And how much on the history or intelligence? If you want, you can let
or
Nature was with advantage.
Yeah, I rolled 2.
It's a 9.
It was a 7 and a 10. So
It was a 17.
no, it
Oh, it got
moved,
fucked? Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Dice was like, not today.
So,
history. I know my history. It's an 18.
so you know on the map where you are. You do not know in the world where you are. So, but you have a vague idea where you have to move. So it's a bit more,
We be here We must move there. Nice show on the map.
Indeed. As I also tell him how to orient oneself, sun from the east, the moon, and you can...
And I remember from what Father David told me that I showed them this home, this, and I show Mirror village.
You've heard about Mylor village. It's one of the uneducated villages that you do not concern yourself with. And it's the one that it's not a hebdomadic village, so it's very interesting that they reach that far with the religion.
Yeah. I give a... Not really sarcastic, but trying to hide my intentions of, that's lovely, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Don't make fun of him.
I'm trying to encourage, like, you know, lift up his spirits.
I'm worried he's going to lift up ours.
And as you keep walking in a direction that you assume it's right, you do know where you are on the map, but it's a bit distracting how you like guide yourself in the surroundings. And you advance, and please everyone, give me a perception check.
Oh no!
Dirty 20.
12.
No,
Cool.
9.
9, 12, 8. So
My dice are
only
rolling just as good this week.
only Turok you see it. You see it in detail. You see fuzzy brown sort of shapes soaring through the air very fast. You see them too. You can count them are 7, and they look the brown of the paper that you just handed the headphones. Like an envelope. Father David taught you what an envelope is. It's like a holding place for other paper. Yeah, this is what you see.
I saw flying 7 paper with paper inside.
And they're not like together. It's like
Okay,
different.
so not a flock, yeah.
Not a flock. They're different pieces of papers just flying through the envelopes. Really, like flying through the sky.
You have flying paper.
Yes,
We do
mother
have-
paper with paper, child inside.
I think you saw also packs sending these sorts of
messages.
messages, yes.
Okay. So you mean
Uh,
would they know what an envelope is? Okay.
You've seen it. Pax uses them a lot.
Okay.
And in Green Spring, they are selling it. When you enter Green Spring, there was an old lady that was outraged by the cost of the flying paper. If you remember.
Okay, so you mean an envelope? Because they enveloped the paper?
Yes. Very good. Yes, you are smart. Smart like Father David.
Thank you.
yes.
How fast are
So-
these? How fast are they traveling?
Give me a physics.
Well, tell me, and I can.
Give me a nature.
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 15? No, wait. Nature is +1. 16.
So with the 16, you do not know the exact speed and velocity they're flying with, but you get a pretty sure idea. You could catch one if you'd like to.
That's what I wanted to ask you.
Whole things. Yeah, okay, I can go for it, but I'm probably gonna miss.
No, we believe in you. I do have
I'm
one
gonna go
consideration.
for it. I'm gonna try and catch one. Yeah, again, I'm gonna forget that I can't hold physical objects. So I'm gonna try and catch it.
You can roll me in order to concentrate on this. You can give me either you can give me a wisdom check. It's
Wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom.
That's my highest. That was not great. This was a 9.
So the first one, you catch it and it slips through your fingers. Then you soar to the next one.
You know, I'll try again to try and catch it. Like, try and make my hand like solid enough to try and grab it. Mm-hmm. Do you want me to roll again?
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. 14?
So with the 13, you catch this one, but immediately it starts to take a little bit of fire. So I'm gonna
Everything
need you
sets on fire.
to roll a constitution for you to focus on your ability.
14.
Okay, you stop it, and you sort of wave it in the air so it's it's extinguished.
And I'll bring it down. I'll be like, someone take it quickly before I set it on fire.
It's hot. It's almost, some of bit of it is just smoking.
I just put it on the ground and just tapped with my foot.
Cool. And now you give me, because I have several letters prepared, you give me a D8.
Ooh.
1.
Okay, 1 is good. And it says you unravel it, and it's a very tight and neat scribbling with black ink, and it says, "Your Majesty, it is with grave concern I inform you that the next Hebdom and his girlfriend have escaped Gogmagog prison. A riot ensued, leading to a slaughter of nearly all of our guards. The emissary from the Red Kingdom, who spread the flames of war, has also vanished. Our kingdom's security is severely compromised, and it's signed Captain Dorian Stellar."
The audacity of calling me your girlfriend, first of all.
I didn't know you two were dating.
We are definitely not dating. He just introduced me to his mother, and his mother just automatically assumed I was his girlfriend, and I didn't negate those. Because I thought it would help. I don't know. She did give him some money and left the house, but
Yes. that
I am not
happened, though.
his girlfriend.
Remember, I told you not to say that story again, but
Right, I'm sorry. I think that prickly pear might affect my memory. Or maybe it was a mushroom. I don't know.
to be honest,
Can I roll insight on them to see if there is some sort of hidden
Yeah.
attraction?
You know what? Give me an insight.
I kinda wanna be like-
And depending on your role, both of you could tell me what she sees when you're talking about this emotionally.
Insight. Natural 20 plus a
24.
24.
So who wants to go first? This is a very
One
role-playing
time
insight.
I rolled a 20.
Okay, so
That's awesome.
I know.
you see that Kate is definitely angry because, like, she doesn't. She has no feelings for her, but only wants to learn magic, sort of, from Adam, and didn't want to mislead him in any way, and like made it clear that. But she did enjoy sort of the drama behind it and how his mother reacted, and
She's
It
a
was fun
plot
for her.
steerer.
yeah.
in case of Adam, well, even during this time, you saw that he's a bit of antisocial, and he doesn't have that great of a social skills. But the idea of him having a girlfriend, like each time he hears that, he slightly blushes a little bit. So you get the idea he probably never had one.
Oh, that's so cute.
So the idea of that, like, in a way, yeah, he's not completely on board with Kate being his girlfriend, but at the same time, like, what would it be for her to actually be my girlfriend? Like,
Oh. So after this, I will be like, well, one can hope for the best. I'm just gonna keep going forward.
The best for him. Wait, you started this. You called this letter, but wait, it might be to our advantage because now the queen won't know that we escaped,
That's
which
true.
is amazing. You did a great job.
I try.
But
Sizzling.
I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but there were 7 of them, and
How do you know they were all from the same? Why would they write 7 letters to the queen about the same thing?
well, just as a measure of precaution, I guess.
Maybe route to other cities.
Let
Let them know we're
why
coming.
would
I don't think that's the case, though. In one of the other letters that flew by, I still think some of the information might get to the Queen. Probably not regarding us, but I know, this is just a guess. Maybe some informed the captain of the guards regarding a riot and to be on the lookout for, I don't know, Goliath. This is just a presumption again, but nonetheless, I think we still need to be careful when entering the city. So
Well, yeah, of course.
we should
That's a
contact
given.
Pax as soon as we get close.
But do we have any means of contacting Pax? How about you send
Well-
Harry out? I think he'll know what it means.
Yes, that we can do.
But can we maybe spread false truth to the queen with a big paper inside paper?
Wow, that's so dramatic. I love it.
Be smart.
Yes, you are.
Well,
I'm starting to like him.
it is a spell, a hypnomatic spell that allows us to craft these
you do
messages
it?
and send them. I do it, but out of principle, I won't.
Oh, you're so boring sometimes. See, that's why I'm not your girlfriend. Can you do it? This is to our advantage. We won't be able to get into the city unnoticed. And you know that.
I'd rather rely on Pax than on.
What if Pax was captured or worse, killed? Or worse, expelled? I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
it.
Potentially. Can you tell English is my first language? Potentially, I agree with Adam. Would the queen? I don't know. Would lying to the queen actually benefit us, or would people just get hurt because we've been spreading these lies?
I think people have already gotten hurt because we...
Well, we don't want more
Broken.
people to be hurt.
True, I don't want me to get hurt. I already got hurt.
But weren't you locked because of the queen?
Well, yeah, but she's a bitch. Okay.
Oh, then we should just say, let's write her a message.
I think she's trying to rig the trials, which is totally unfair.
Indeed.
Also, she's plotting something, and her plotting something might lead to other people getting hurt.
So surely we should just focus on getting to the town instead of wasting
Indeed.
time
As soon as we.
making a letter.
Yes, I do suggest that.
Okay, fine. Okay, let's keep moving because we're
'Cause-
burning daylight.
Yes, it took us almost 4 days to get here, so I imagine it will take us 4 days to get back.
BM question.
Yes.
My new appearance.
Yeah.
Am I literally a being of fire?
You're a being of light that causes fire whenever you like touch something. But
We want to sneak into the city, right? I think this will come to me like maybe an hour later if we're still in the wilderness. I'm just gonna realize that I'm giving off a lot of light. Do we want to sneak into the city, or are beings like my new appearance common? I didn't see many in the city when I was there.
the only being you've seen like
Persephone.
was
No?
the flame. When he ascended, and the
Did I
others
actually see the flame
ascending.
ascending?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other beings that ascended in that night, definitely not the flame, but because he was way brighter. But the other ones, Persephone looked more like Isari before. Like
Okay.
the fuzz and the glow being the same race, the Asimar, that's descended from or created by Lumino.
Adam.
Yes.
I think Isari has a point, and people might freak out when they see
I
her.
was already going like through my tome of magic, and
I don't think I've got anything that can mute the light.
I could
Okay.
potentially mask your nature
Brightness.
through magical means, but
We wouldn't want to dim your light normally, but
it's just an illusion that I
Oh
can
yes,
cast
no, I just
on.
figured if I'm giving off loads of light, I might be noticeable.
what you need to understand is that something bad happened in the city, which involved a group of extremists that when they ascended, they sort of looked like you. And
So-
now people are afraid of
Yeah,
anything similar.
remember I asked you about the ring of fire or flame?
That was
That is
one.
the group that took radical
Okay,
actions.
so no, I'm not offended about being in disguise. I just figured if we're trying to sneak around, I probably shouldn't be a bright beacon of light.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, if you want me to, like, if you need a distraction, I'm sure I can zip through the town and
And
get
you can
people
also
to
fly,
chase me.
which is to your
If you need to
advantage.
sneak in, I'm happy to do that too.
Okay, we wouldn't want to put you in danger because oddly we like you. For some reason.
I'm just gonna be like,
Like her a lot.
oddly.
You know it's the blessing.
Yeah.
You're not very conscious of it, but yeah.
No, it's okay. Like, we'll figure it out. If you want a distraction, if you want me to, like, lure gods or lure people a different way, as I said, I can
Okay.
fly.
Yeah.
I don't know how many other people in the town can fly, but I'm
really.
sure I can just about outfly them.
Okay, I think the best way to go about this is try to get in touch with Pax. We can vouch for you, and we can.
Yes.
Adam can vouch for Tulrog.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can vouch for myself.
Sure, you can. Yes.
The thing is, in the city, those that
Don't
are
eat
not
anybody.
human require a permit to enter. So I'm talking about gaining one of such permits for yourselves.
Maybe
It's called the
Pax
mark
can-
of acceptance.
I have
mark
one.
of assent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a mark of assent.
Tell them in character.
I get one and say, is this the
He has
Okay.
one. How does he have one?
Father David gave me? Yes.
I feel
Really?
And he
Okay.
also has a letter of recommendation. From Father David.
Wow.
May I?
Sure.
What would it be written on the
It
letter?
says that in his mission of educating and spreading the word of the hebdomads, he managed to have a few disciples, and Turok showed a lot of potential and interacted with the gods, and he must be educated further in the hebdomagical ways and enrolled in school.
Okay, yes, your tribe speaks very highly of you. You must mean a lot to them.
I am a bearer of their kind in the city.
Also, I take out the letter of kindness that I also have, and
You also have a letter of kindness, yeah.
yeah.
What does it say?
It says, "Please, I am Tulrog." It's clearly written by someone else. It's well calligraphed, and it's "I am Tulrog. I do not know letters or numbers. Please help me."
I have a kind heart.
Yeah.
And magic.
Right. All I can say is that it will be hard. A very hard journey for you ahead on the path of studying.
Well, if I can eat stone, I can do anything.
Never thought it that way, but sure, yeah.
Would I have gotten one of these letters of acceptance when I went into the town?
You have you're a diplomatic.
So I've got my diplomat.
You have a diplomatic pass. You do not have a mark of acceptance, but they let you in with your diplomatic pass.
Oh, I'm assuming one of you guys carrying my bag.
Yes.
For me. As you look in my bag, you should see a diplomat's pass. If you can make me look like how I used to before, that should work.
I
Do you have any means of modifying?
Major,
can
immature.
try, though I haven't used it on persons before, only on objects. Because in here, if I will try actually to
What's
cast
the spell?
the Arcanist Magical Aura, which says it can place an illusion on a creature or on a creature as well, or on an object you touch. But this is mainly to reveal false information about it.
You know what?
Target.
I
can be
like
able-
this, and I will allow it, and I'm gonna explain why. It's sort of the spell that you use to mask magic, and this is not magic per se. It's a blessing from a god, or let's say revealance from a god, and you can use it to hide that a little bit, to make it a bit more
to dim
human.
just
dim
the
it.
light.
Yeah, dim the light, and your projection is dressed and looks underneath that light like Isari used to, you're gonna be like way lighter Asimar, like lighter in terms of projecting light.
Yeah.
Okay, well, hopefully this should work with the pass.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know what? And I'm gonna let you roll, and it's gonna be against deception for other people they wanna
Yeah.
check. I'm gonna let you roll a check, d20, and add your wizard proficiencies to it.
The thing is now, like, we still have 4 days of travel. Now I've just cast it as a more experiment to see if it works and how I can adjust a few parameters of the spell to make it work.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll do that one before we get into the city again.
Cool. I'm gonna assume you walk through the rest of the day, and at some point, after 4 hours of ingesting it, the psychedelic effect kicks in, and you're gonna see in front of you just phosphorescent sort of like flying bits. It's more like spheres, and you see it around the head of your companions, around Adam, around each other if you're looking at each other, or Isari.
Does he also see the same thing?
Yeah.
I start swatting them whenever I see them. Just do this.
What's
Why are you so colorful? How do I see Isari? Because she's
Isari
already bright.
is already bright, and you see more bright pieces, like bits and pieces flying here.
kaleidoscope of colors?
I know, exactly.
And they start whispering towards you, like, spread the love, spread the joy, spread the love, spread the joy.
I want to go and try hug Isari.
Can I?
You can fly.
I'm thinking more like. If I'm like watching you guys, like I'm half tempted, like, do I roll it? Okay, you're just gonna straight up do this. I'm gonna like slowly take a step out. I will hurt you if you touch me.
You're so beautiful. You can't
But I will also hurt you if you touch me.
You're so colorful.
Arms go around, I'm just gonna straight up with the wings.
As you're trying to hug her, she flies out of your.
There's like a rainbow of color. Like
Oh, wait, hang on. I might have something that can help, but I can only help one person. I can only help one person with this. Who shall I help? I've got lesser restoration. When I even noticed this happening. Yeah, I'm gonna roll dice. If it's an odd number, I will help Kate. If it's
I'm
an
the
even
odd
number,
one.
I will help Torok.
What do you do, Tudrok, on this effect?
Odd
I
number.
just start dancing and moving, and yeah, it's very happy.
odd number.
So, odd number. Did I say it was?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Because my memory is just like worse than a goldfish. As she starts flying, as she approaches, I will quickly just be like, hands on her shoulders and cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay.
And I
It
can
goes away.
remove
It goes-
one disease or a condition.
Yeah. I'm gonna count this as a psychedelic effect. It's similar to a disease. I will say not necessarily a condition, and it's
Okay.
removed.
And now I'm gonna be down all day because
Yeah.
I don't see pretty colors.
Not necessarily down, but you were a bit
I
taken
don't
aback.
want to hurt you anymore. I've already hurt you enough today. Well, the last couple of days.
What are the colors? I was actually.
The colors are now inside Thulrok's head.
Oh,
I'm
you
see
guys
the
to
colors.
see them? Oh,
Pretty, they're talking about love.
what color do I have?
You have bits of. This is purple, this is orange, this is green,
Wow.
this is. I don't know the word for magenta, probably, but
No, pretty pink.
yes, it's a nice shade of pink, yes.
I like magenta actually.
It shows potential. He knows the color. That means he knows the gods.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's smart.
And as the dawn is creeping in, behind you, you start feeling a presence just following you.
Do I sense anything? Do I hear anything?
Behind you, Kate, especially.
With my passive
Yeah.
perception
Yeah,
of
you
13?
sense her. It's a female. Sort of like an astral projection, but not necessarily. It feels more solid. You see the similar visage of Lunai that you saw from the Tomb of Time, with the headpiece bundled up together, curls, the symbol, and the beautiful symmetric face, and the light blue. The light blue, again, the light blue color of all her being, but she's a bit more material. She looks like she's made from something else than her siblings. And then she has beautiful jewelry with the crescent moon and necklaces and earrings.
Okay. I want to turn around and say something along the lines like, I think I'm starting to see colors again.
She hides a little bit behind the tree and she says, "No, it's just me.
Hi there.
Hi."
You must be the last one.
No. I'm here to persuade you. Do you want to join the Hebdomads?
That's what I meant by the last one. I've been visited by all other siblings.
Oh,
so...
no pressure on me then. Huh.
Would you like to come out? I'm not that dangerous. Oh, I don't know how dangerous I am to you guys. Apparently not that dangerous since you all want me.
No, I don't think you're dangerous. I'm just not very sociable.
I totally understand that, I think. I have a hard time making friends too, sometimes.
Okay. She gets outside. She sort of fidgets with her glowing fingers. You see all sorts of jewelry and especially a bright golden ring. Yeah, I've come here to tell you about the Hebdomads. You don't necessarily have to heed my brothers. I was thinking maybe I could pitch you this.
Okay.
You could honor what's inside of you, like, because you're a half of a night creature, but you're also human. You could honor the night aspect of it and the twilight, yeah. And it's pretty cool. It's in the order of things.
So, nice.
If you wanna join me, you also have two friends that like me and pray to me.
Who are they?
It's Leo, and then there's Grace.
Oh, I like them.
And they're
Pretty nice.
they're happy with this bargain, and yeah, and I'm not gonna try to like seduce you or anything,
Oh, thank
or
God. That
promise
was
you
Marcus's
stuff.
job.
I'm also good. I know I'm not the god, the demigod of love, but I'm also a big fan of it, and you should stand up straight. And she pats you from your back. Yeah, and a bit more of a, and she tries to adjust your clothes, a bit more in guard with order, but yeah.
Okay, so you're awkward and orderly. And that's it. Why would you like to have me in your team? Like,
Oh,
is this an interview?
Interviewing the interviewer.
Well, because you didn't like the path of my brothers, and mine it's the same but a bit different. And then I feel that your fate is very important. Because you're not decided. And we need to know who's on our side. Okay?
So, how would I be helping you if I'm on your side? What do you think I have to offer you? Because from my point of view, I barely have anything to offer to myself or the people around me.
Oh, dear Kate. Fate is a powerful thing.
So faith
Mhm.
gives you power. Is that it?
It's like love or friendship. If you know you have someone on your corner, it's very powerful. But you have to fully believe it. I don't want someone who's like a faker.
That's the point. I've been in this realm and learned of your existence, like,
Yeah.
recently.
Can you please not stare?
I'm okay.
The other ones, your friends. Hi.
Toro definitely stares.
Toro.
She hides a little bit.
Yeah.
Could you get her Adam with Adam with
This is
whatever
the
he's
first
doing?
time you're seeing a demigod apart from Solus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. So sorry, but
can't. Yeah. Stays like this,
Okay.
but stares through the hand.
Can I try and stealthily stare? Like, I'm just every so often, I'm just sort of like, what is going on?
You know what? Give me a stealth.
Yeah! And end up being super, super obvious, I bet. Stealth, where am I?
How about we go for a walk because
The 15.
we're a bit crowded here.
Okay.
Okay, and if we want, we don't need to look at each other because
Okay. I really like looking at my feet, and she has like very nice, beautiful, glowing feet with a lot of jewelry and the bracelet, the golden bracelet
Okay.
on her ankle.
they're pretty adorned. Yeah.
Thank you. They're
Lovely.
all gifts.
Okay. From whom?
It's of gold, so you know.
Is it Solus? That's
He's the
that's
nicest
lovely.
sibling we have. Yeah. He was very welcoming.
Well, I used to maybe take a liking to Jovis, but they were mean and pulled a prank on me, so now I'm not very sure.
Jovis is pretty swell.
Oh, flamboyant.
Yeah, if you like that sort of attention.
Honestly, I don't think so. I was never much into being the center of attention, but you know, you guys are making this pretty hard on me because I don't think I want to choose any of you.
You could choose a multiple or all of us, but it's important because
Well, I don't believe in any of you. I mean,
that's the
I
problem.
don't put my faith in anything other than myself.
Then I guess you don't have magic. But that's okay.
I don't know. How do you test if you have magic?
No, it's the other way around. You choose your faith and then magic comes. You sort of have to respect the whole list of rules.
Oh, that sounds daunting.
But then it's better than the other two gods, if you ask me.
Oh, the other two gods.
Luminon Obscuro, you don't. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my tribe, we had a totally different upbringing, so to say. And ravens. We had plenty of ravens.
Yeah, this is why I'm saying it's if you choose me, you get the best of both worlds. As you said, you were more into ravens. That means Obscuro's territory, and you don't have to negate your night side of the things. Yeah.
I never considered I had a night side of things.
Oh, you're a half elf.
I was just a
It's in your DNA.
yeah. Well, where I came from, half elves weren't necessarily well seen in society, like all other half breeds.
And now you have friends that contradict
Oh yeah,
this.
no, I even know another half elf, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah.
Can I think about it? Like, is there a limit to my answer? Because maybe, like, most of you, except for Marcus, of course. He's definitely not getting my vote.
I mean, Martis is also very powerful, but he
yeah, he
projects
is.
strengths in a different way.
Yeah, he puts a curse on me,
Yeah.
that's a no.
He was offended.
Of course he was.
Also, I bet this is why Jovis they pulled a prank on you, because they were also offended, maybe.
Or they like drama and they wanted to see what happened.
Sure. Okay, I will leave and talk with my brothers and sisters to leave you alone as well. And if you decide okay, if not, have a magic-free life. I don't know. Bye.
Well, thanks, I guess.
Okay.
We'll
And she
keep in
walks.
touch.
Bye.
Oh,
Why were you here?
she hides again behind the tree. Okay, if you want to get in touch with us, you could go to a temple and really have the connection and the faith. You could, yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk to Adam about all this stuff. He seems to be well versed in it.
Oh, bye.
Bye.
She disappears, and after a few minutes, you start seeing again the moon projection, the moon itself resuming her cycle.
Okay. I return to the group and like, do they stare at me? Like,
They're not very far. Turlock is right there.
what? Yeah, that kind of happens like throughout the.
Didn't someone also visit you when we were in prison?
So
Yeah, that was Solace.
Why are the gods all harassing you? Are they harassing you?
I'm not, well, except for Marthas, which I really think he was harassing me. And who put a curse on me because I said no to his advances. Yeah, it kind of took a lot of power out of me because normally maybe I would have said no, but you know.
They're trying to get you on their side by taking your power?
No, I have no power, that's the point. Or I think I have no power to them, I think I have power, and I think it's related to faith. If I maybe place my faith in one of them, somehow they grow in power? I don't understand. And also they give me magic.
But why you no believe?
Why should I believe? I'm not... Okay, so look... Here we go again. I came to this time plucked from my timeline, which was like 400 something years ago, when we entered the Tomb of Time and we discovered the Book of VIM that had magic, and I am 400 something years old. And we didn't have the astrals back
But
then.
you do have them.
Well, yes, but like all of them are coming to my door like, I don't know, just some sort of fanatics trying to get me on their side, and
But they give you blessings.
yeah, but they also only gave me. I've seen all of them within the span of a few days, each on their own day, I guess. Adam, what day is it today?
Lunai.
Lunai.
Yeah, but like in character, I wouldn't probably
Okay.
know.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so Luna visited me on her day, so I basically received a visit from all of the astrals, and that doesn't really give me a lot of time to ponder if I want to believe in all of this, and also ponder the fact that there's a new freaking society other than how I'm used to, because I'm used to be persecuted in my own time because people turned like half-breeds and they used to hunt us and kill us. So yeah, maybe it's all a bit new to me.
But maybe it's all a bit better now that you have gods on your doorstep asking you to believe in them. I mean,
I guess
how can you not?
How do you have a point on this? Oh my god.
Because before
Maybe I'll listen to Torah.
before we believed, we were very stupid. We were. Well, he will say probably something along the lines of lethargic, but we were sleepy, all tired, all day. Now that we have faith, we have blessings and gifts. I do magic.
You do magic?
Yes.
Oh, now I'm jealous.
And for the day, you have unseen servant and guidance.
Yep.
So who do you follow?
I follow all 7.
All 7?
Yes.
Wow.
Can't have one without the other.
But I don't want to follow all 7. I could never follow Marthas, for example. Because he was a bloody prick who likes to curse people for saying no. And that's not okay.
Tulrok starts actually visualizing an actual bloody prick. Oh yes, one of my friends had one. A bloody prick. Very nasty.
I don't think we are
Diseases, yes.
What? Okay, it was a metaphor.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, you do make some very great points, which I never thought I would hear from you. And you've given me a lot to think about. If you had to choose, which one is your favorite?
I think Luna is good because she pretty. And let's out
Straight to the point.
go outside during night, which is very good.
That's nice. Aaron's like looking at the stars.
And also Solis.
He seemed kind of like high up on his horse, but I don't know. I kind of liked Lunai too. I liked her awkwardness, I think.
Yes, she bit shy.
I like that. Okay, I'll think about it. Who do you... Oh, yeah, you're with Solus. Do you...
I follow the ancestral light. So We believe in one of the 2 prime deities. I'm just
So,
gonna
Illumina.
stay out of the way, yes, because
No, we still have those.
I
think there was still some of those in the
these
city.
too many gods. I just feel like it's just gonna cause trouble and people will get hurt in the process.
Right. I mean,
So I just stick to Lumina,
I'm sure
Ancestral Light, and just helping those who need me.
I'm sure your
That's
faith
smart.
has less drama than ours. That's for sure.
see, that's why I don't want to get into it. Cause
Now that you
drama.
think of it, you remember Flame. So
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to know more, I can always help you. But it seems like you have these gods after your faith, and I feel like you should figure out what you want first.
Everything's happening so fast, it's just a doozy to actually concentrate on anything.
I'm fully aware of my circumstances and what I wish to achieve regarding faith and everything, though, again, I'm still very inspired by these ascensions of yours, and during the evening and during our travels, I would very much like to discuss with you and see how
Yeah.
you feel on this, and how you see the world now.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too. When we set up for the camp.
True. Also, before that, we should probably try to hunt again.
Yeah, we're gonna be
My
starving.
stomach.
No mushrooms this time, please. Although those are kind of pretty. Wait, is he still seeing the colored lights and? Oh,
a little bit, like the
Little
effect
bit.
is woozing off.
Because I was curious on how he saw Lunai.
How did you saw Luna with this effect?
She was.
And also jittery on coffee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the coffee.
Oh my god!
So she was like fluorescent in a way, and with the bits of like strings of color that changed its color as they
Blue.
flew around her. Yeah,
Wow.
floated around her, basically. Yeah.
That's so nice.
Very nice. Mushrooms. So, as some of you go hunt around, please all roll me perception and nature who's going to hunt.
I would like to.
will probably like look out for stuff and like.
I'll stay close to the rock.
No, we're not eating today. If you're trusting me.
No.
I can't see
Me
in
neither.
darkness, but I can nature.
My dice.
So,
Perception is 6, nature 8.
Okay, so I'm
Perception?
going to.
Anna,
Oh, perception first, and that's 9,
okay,
and then nature 7.
okay.
I roll with disadvantage because I don't have dark vision.
I hate my dice so
Perception.
much.
Okay, perception, never mind. Though nature is 15.
Okay, so my perception is a 4 and my nature is 14.
How much is your nevermind?
5.
See, you're doing better than me.
So, Anna, you're the only one who you had a 9, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're the only one
I saw anything.
who, at some point
If it
here.
helps, my passive perception is 17.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Maybe.
Okay. So with that passive perception and that failed perception, you're the only one who hears soaring in the air, probably because you can also fly. Like hear this, and then like some other creature just flying by.
I will fly into the air and see what it is.
Okay, do you want to be stealthy about it?
I will be stealthy about it.
Can't you be stealthy about it with all the light emanating from
No,
it?
no, gotta roll with gotta roll with disadvantage. Let's see. Wait.
When I tried because I used
Oh,
the
is that
spell,
thing still on me?
it's still on. It lasts 24 hours.
Okay, roll normally.
I'm sorry
But I'm just gonna still say because Asimars are quite light.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
They're 11, and I was 11. I'm not very stealthy. It's fine. It's fine. I will fight whatever it is.
Fuck, I also rolled poorly on perception. I rolled a 3. So, because the creature, I'm gonna roll one for the creature and then for the. Okay. So you see I rolled
That's
so
promising.
poor. I don't know why. This is a weird encounter. So you roar, you fly above the peaks of the trees, and you're aware of the fact that you're glowing. And in front of you, you see, with the backs at you, you see a few what you can discern as griffin being ridden by humans. You see a flag that's a bit green. And then in front you see a creature made of multiple elements, the head of a lion, the body of of different things. Like you see also the fronts of the hawk, the wings of a hawk, and you even think it might be the manticore you saw in Gog Magog prison, but I rolled a 6 and also a 9, and they seem to like Sauron without paying you any attention.
I will dip back down. I'm like, I think we're good. I think it was a manticore from the prison, but if we stay under the trees, we should be fine.
Okay.
Just. But no one has any food. Is anyone good at foraging?
With my nature of 14, would I have found any
Yours
for,
was
now we
15,
go into
mine
nature.
was
15, yeah, yeah.
15?
14.
for foraging?
You can also
Great.
add guidance if you want.
Okay, yeah.
For 1 per day. Nature?
Oh, should I roll again?
No,
For
I
nature.
forgot how much it was.
I think it was 6.
Okay, so you two, 15 and a 12.
14.
14.
14. No. So Adam and Kate with the 16 and a 15 and a 14. Both of you find some bushes with blueberries. And then you find some bark tree and some small rodents. If you want to, small rodents, I don't know if you catch them and strangle them. Baby Kate, because she's more used to.
Yeah, I'm more
Yeah.
used to
Yeah.
hunting small animals.
Yeah, that's what you find: blueberries, small rodents, and some bark tree.
Okay, so we have plates. We have something to make a sauce with. Blueberry sauce.
So we're setting up camp now.
Rodent a la blueberry sauce. So
I miss the cuisine.
we put the rotisserie.
Green spring. Yeah.
I'm half tempted to just put my hands near the rodent, like just let the heat cook it. Just like
You could pass your hands to cook it faster. Like you pass through it starts flaming.
and you just see me like I stop paying attention. I'm like, this is fascinating.
Wait, no. Don't char it. It was only a small family.
Well, yeah, sorry.
Do you even eat?
I don't think so. I haven't been feeling hungry all day.
Thank you for cooking our meal.
There's probably more coffee in my bag as well if you want some.
Yes. Coffee. Sounds good. But not now. Tomorrow morning.
Should we take turns and
Yes.
keeping watch?
Yeah, sure, you can take turns in keeping watch, but for the sake of expediting the long trip, I'm gonna say it moves, the night moves evenly. Some of you hear in the night, like again, the manticore may be returning and the sounds of the griffins, but as the night passes uneventfully, you still have 3 days to go. And you again roll me a nature check, or whoever is the guide.
I can try.
Okay.
$11.
So with an 11, you feel that you're going in the right direction. You could also roll. You're aided by the map, so the DC I'm gonna roll, lower it a little bit, and you feel you're going in the direction of Green Spring. You pass a small village that is abandoned, and it also passes on the map, but you pass it a bit later than you thought you would. You're trying to adjust. You're also sure that the map is not the most accurate. And in the second day, and at dawn, you reach not a second day, the third day at dawn, you reach one leg of the one stream of the Sabbath River, and this bit is spreading throughout the whole horizon, and it's very thick. It is very wide. Sorry, it's almost 40 feet in length. This bit, and you see the forest you're in, and on the other side the midnight forest.
Well, I know that the Sabbath River flows from Green Spring, so
Through the end of the world, this is what you...
yeah. But in this case, I would suggest following the stream like upwards, you know.
Yeah.
And we would reach Green Spring
At
at
a
some
certain
point.
point, yeah.
So you don't want to cross it, you just want to follow it.
Yeah.
Okay. You start following the Sabbath River. This is the first you have seen it.
Yeah.
This is maybe the first time you've seen it up close. Is this dark, ominous river that seemed to flow gently from north to south. And this is the third day, which is the day of Jovis, I assume. Let me just check.
We had
the calendar.
Lunae Martis,
Yeah,
and now
it's
it's Mercury.
Lunae, Martis, and now it's.
Mercury.
But it's the third day, so it was Lunae one day, Martis. Mercury at the end of it. So you reach this, and this is the first time you're seeing the ominous Black River. Nothing on it, and nothing goes by it.
I kind of want to do something that could potentially be very stupid. I kind of want to fly over it and dip my hand in it. Unless one of you guys tell me no.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as I see it, I will, with mage hand, I will just tug you a little bit.
Does that work?
With mage hand.
It's magical, so I would say yes.
Okay.
So the first time you're feeling like someone dragging you by, and you're feeling connection.
Oh. Well, that was your magic, right? I
Yes.
felt something.
Yes, because I saw you were about to do something that people would consider sacrilegious.
Oh.
But actually, it has more implications than that. There is something in these waters that affect you with some sort, let's call it more, not dark magic, but some magic infused with death.
But not all of it is bad. I mean, Shifty was like the sweetest. Where is Shifty though?
Yes, I was about to ask that.
He's not there.
He used to hide. It's a long story,
Long
okay?
story.
I said, you guys have some very strange ways.
Right.
Okay, so don't touch the river. I mostly just wanted to see what would happen to my hand if I put it in water, but...
No, we don't touch the river of death.
Oh, I mean, he
Okay,
knows.
well, I mean, I already died once, so...
Huh, right. I think you should do it. I don't know. What's the worst that can happen?
Right?
You die-
Everything's
you
worked
die
out fine
again.
so far.
No, okay.
Wild
just-
curiosity.
Okay,
Intrigues me
I'll
as,
resist. It's fine. If you say no, I will not touch the river.
We can come back later.
But you're a religious person says that it's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, way too religious.
So what do you guys do?
We
going.
move along the Sabbath River
Yeah.
and try to.
I still want to fly above it and try and look into the river, but I won't touch it.
You fly above it, and as you try to look, it's black opaque. It doesn't even have a texture. You can't see what's...
I'm gonna ask her, is it okay
Beyond.
if I drop a stone in it?
Sure.
Yes.
I will pick up a stone, I'll just like...
It's gone.
Oh. Okay, well I'll just like fly off and join these
How
guys.
about you drop a flower or something? To see
I
what
just realised I may not have picked up that stone very well. If you want to see what happens if we put a living thing in there?
Yeah. No,
you
actually,
just say
I'm gonna
it's
do it,
okay?
and I just pluck a flower and just throw it in the water because it doesn't have to be from.
As the
from-
flower touches, it gets this decomposed. That's it.
That's not good.
We send it down the river.
Yeah.
We send our dead.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see what living things do, you know, when they're still alive.
As Anna, I'm even more tempted to stick my hand in here, but as a player, I should really not do that.
Please do whatever you feel
No,
like.
it's fine.
On the other side, you also, as you're walking, you feel some movement.
Fluttering.
On the other side.
Okay, I'd like to keep my ears peeled.
Perception as Adam, you're gesturing, you're looking.
Is
also.
it
None of you rolled well today.
It's almost midnight. It's the last light
so I don't
dusk. I said dawn, no? It's the last light of dusk.
So there's still light.
Yeah,
Okay.
but almost midnight.
19.
19, okay.
12.
Dirty 20.
Okay, good.
Nice.
No?
7.
River of Death. This is where it stops. But on the other side, for the dirty 20, and also for the lower ones, you see like a person, like a figure just going through the woods and sort of keeping the same pace with you. And whoever rolled the dirty 20,
There's 19.
okay, both 19 and dirty 20, you see, 1 second. You see
There's some very slightly creepy music as we wait.
Yeah. Quite.
you see a familiar face. Is that of a draped figure in sort of this dark purple robes with stars and a white mask with white gloves. You see one of the storytellers is going in line with you.
I don't see anything.
You give this awkward glance to it and nod.
Have I ever seen a storyteller before?
Yeah, you've seen them in the celebration of the and in the first days when you went through the Sabbath district, Auguri district.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Okay.
there's a whole tavern and it's a new fashion. From time to time, you see the storytellers, including one of them appeared when you were in the Mercury market, the Cloud market,
Okay.
before the flame attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if my character actually paid attention to.
I'll just tell you guys that they're beings. Well, they're persons, which are very knowledgeable, but at the same time very passive in their life. They not take that much of an action, but instead they're very knowledgeable of events and stories that are around.
So how does that knowledge help us?
Well, knowledge is power, as Solis would like to call it, but nonetheless.
Yeah, but if I'm drowning and they just sit and look at me, that's not going to help me. If they tell me a story, oh, you know what happened here in the same part of the river.
That's what they would probably do.
Yeah.
Is it
Why?
of significance if they're following us?
Oh, maybe something interesting is going to happen to us.
Somewhere,
We're part of the story.
yes, somewhere there would definitely be records of us.
I would like to read those records and see how I'm portrayed.
Tulrok, upon hearing this, just shouts out at the hooded figure. Hi, I am Tulrok. My name is Daffodil. I come from the village of Mylur.
They tilt their head, you see it because it's a white mask that stands out of it against the decor, tilt their head, sort of like gesture.
They're on the other side of the river, right?
Yeah, but
The other side, yeah.
yeah.
And there's no visible means to cross it.
I stopped right when the river.
Bank.
Yeah, on the river bank. Yeah. Hello.
They gesture again, signaling towards them, maybe?
I shudder and just go back.
Is it safe to talk to storytellers?
I have never attempted it.
I don't think I have either. But
You know
You
what?
should.
You talked when in a library, in the Sabbath for a library.
They were-
when we were looking for
yeah.
that was a storyteller. Okay.
They don't speak, they talk.
yeah, they
mentally.
talk telepathically. That's
Okay.
Should I go over and
can
to it?
talk with them. I don't see any harm in it.
Okay. And you're the only one who can fly.
Yeah, I'll when they give me the okay, I'll start flying over. And I'm like, hi, I'm Isari. Do you have a name?
You hear in your head, hi, I'm impressed.
Hello, impressed.
I impressed him that.
Sorry.
You hear like with a very neutral voice. That's not my name.
Sorry, it was a joke. Yes. Do you have a name that you would like me to refer to you as?
No, it's not important.
Okay.
Um,
You wanted to speak to my friend over there, but he can't get over, so I thought I would come over and take the message back.
Not necessarily. I'm impressed with you.
Oh,
You
thank
crossed the river with such ease.
But yes, I can fly.
Yeah, but your flying came with a cost.
Yes. Well, I mean, it was worth it. I'm on my path to ascension now, it seems. So I guess it was meant to be.
I never seen someone cross the Sabbath River with such ease. You deserve a reward.
I'm gonna look over the river to you guys.
We don't hear what you're talking because it's telepathic, but we're like,
What are they saying?
yeah.
You, not them. They're on the other side.
Yeah. What kind of reward?
What would you like?
I would
Ask
Like-
for a bridge.
to hold things.
Wish.
But I don't know if that's my new form. I can't pick things up, and it's really frustrating. But I mean, does it have to be small scale or big scale? Because there's many, many things.
Nods. Takes his gloves off and hands them over. He has other white gloves underneath.
Disposable gloves.
Can I hold them without having to roll?
As you put them, they feel it's an object. They do not burn, and they're on your hands.
Thank you. Is there anything I can give you in return?
No one asked me this.
Would you like anything? I mean, I have very limited means right now.
Just gonna see how this ends.
Okay. Well, I just ask that you tell everything truthfully and don't elaborate or make things up or embellish.
Oh, I never do that.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll see you another time.
Definitely.
Thank you again.
You'll see me in another time and in a different time, and from now to the end.
Sure.
They
Okay.
tilt their head.
I will kind of give a bow, and then I'll fly back over. And like, the storytellers are really nice.
What did I say?
Well, they were just saying they were impressed with me, and they gave me these gloves.
They are white gloves, similar to yours.
Can I use it
And
to
then
try and?
yours that then are in your pocket.
Oh, okay.
Can I try and use it to just like pick something up?
You can try.
I will grab a stone or a twig or something that's nearby, and I just pick them up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have them, but well, I can already pick things up. So I think they do something else. They show me some sort of memories.
So, is the what's the storyteller doing right now?
Just on the other side, not doing anything.
Not doing it.
I'll wave, and I'll give a thumbs up.
They
Would
don't
I-
wave back and do not show.
Second.
Mentally
here.
wave.
Wait.
I might be able to help you hunt now, because if I can hold things, I can hold my bow.
That's right.
So
I didn't expect this to turn this way, but I'm okay with improvising with other stuff and
find food for you.
Oh, that's great.
Probably
So-
won't roll well for it though.
Do I see any quills on the storyteller? Like writing quills?
no, you
No,
see
okay.
just them.
This is out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah.
What do you
Should
do?
we set up camp for the evening? Is it safe to camp near this river, or should we go a bit further away from the shore?
As in?
Should be safe.
Maybe we could get some coverage from the
Yeah,
trees.
not
Yeah,
quite
not
here, but,
directly near the bank.
As long as we are in view distance, so something of the river should be fine.
I'm checking the moonstone to see if it does anything.
The moonstone always glows on the night of Lunai.
Ah,
Always.
Yeah, it's Mercury.
Sorry, if it's the moon, you're right. It's
Yeah.
Mercury, it's not Lunai. Okay, your glows very strongly. Do any of you check other things? Do you check your moonstone?
No, I know my would
Glows
work, so
it's very
like-
present.
I was on our rolls.
I forgot I have it, so I'm not used
It
to having
glows.
it.
yeah.
You can even shed light on other things with that.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
it's good to check the moonstone
Why?
to see if you're safe. To be outside.
So
At
how
night.
does that ensure your safety? Because I don't understand. Does it offer you some form of protection, Adam?
Well, moonstones are blessed things from Lunai, and he does seem to know his hebdomadic laws, as this not only gives, let's say, material protection, but spiritual in a way.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, without anybody watching me, I pull my backpack and
Yours also glows a little bit.
cool, and just pretend nothing happened.
Okay. How do you sit this time in pairs of guarding through the night? Who's sitting as watch? Who's taking the first watch?
So it's gonna be 2 and
Yeah.
2 and 2, right?
Yep.
I'll take the last. I can take the last 2, I guess, because I only need 6 hours.
I would also-
For 6 hours you need to.
Yeah, that's what I like. So then I can do the second half.
I would probably do the second half, so I have clear view of the sky before light.
Okay.
Okay. So we're sitting first.
Okay, and as you're sitting first, you feel again the calling, and you've seen Isari disappear in the night. When it's midnight, she just automatically flies into the skies and disappears for a while.
She don't sleep.
I don't think so. I think she doesn't do a lot of things that she used to do.
Haven't seen anything like that.
Honestly, me neither. It's something new. Would you like to be ascended? I don't know how it works and with your faith.
No, I like Tulrok the way Tulrok is.
You seem very confident in yourself. That's something to be definitely admired. You know who you are, and you wouldn't want to change that.
Well, for me, ascending is like going to the Purple University and learning magic.
Okay, so sending your mind, I guess.
Yes, becoming better, stronger, eating more of the world.
Why do you want to eat the world?
It's just customary.
Okay, so it's a matter of principle.
Yes.
So if you eat the world and there's no world left, where would you live?
On myself. Tulrok will become the world.
Will be God.
Tulrok self-sufficient then.
Okay, where would I live? Would you eat me as well?
Probably holding you all three near me so that you are near the world that I am.
So maybe you'll have this force of attraction that would keep us around you. So I don't know.
Well, world is very big, so world.
It would take you a while to eat the
Yes.
whole world. Yes, yes.
What about you? Do you want to eat the world?
I haven't developed a taste for the world yet. I heard it's quite an acquired taste. After this whole thing with the astrals and just being here in this new realm, I do sort of developed an interest for magic, actually.
Maybe you and me learn together at university.
Wow, yeah, that sounds boring, but I would give it a shot. I don't think I have the capacity of standing still for hours and hours and actually learning something. I'm more on the move, in the field type of person.
You have to stand still.
I'm sorry to tell you this, but yeah, from what Adam was telling me, you just have to sit in a class with somebody talking to you and explaining stuff to you. And you have to read a whole bunch of books. He returned from his library with like a stack full of books. So, do you know how to read?
Books are like the bits of paper with the small ends.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Well, I have to learn how to read first then.
If you want, I can show you letters. Letters like, the ants. I will show you what types of ants there are on
Yes.
in a book.
Yes.
And maybe,
To look.
we can practice.
Yes, to look like that. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And as you start to learning the ends and the letters, give me a perception, because you're also watching. A disadvantage because you're engaged otherwise.
Oh no!
It's fine. I love the role-playing bit.
Oh no.
We're rolling great today.
Wow! I rolled 2 19s.
Oh!
Wow! It's 22.
So with the 22, Turlock is very engaged with the ants. This is like child play too, because you used to, in Corvus school, you used to teach the other small children to read and the letters, so you're doing this and also watching. And up high, you see dragging like a purple shape. And we're gonna see what is that after the break that we're having. Check the ads. If you like this bit, please share, like, subscribe. It really does a great deal for us. And check the ads. I'm gonna be here just in a jiffy.
Karina! Karina!
There's someone there.
Down here, on your desk.
Genevieve?
I need to parler with you.
The only plausible explanation is that I've stumbled into a realm where miniatures and their owners coexist.
It is not the only logical explanation. For example, you could be hallucinating after being hit on the head by, say, a baguette.
Was I hit in the head by a baguette?
Don't be silly, no. Now, on the quest at hand, the cleaning.
Wait.
What?
Did you get painted just now?
Mais non, I don't know what you're talking about. I was always like this.
A few seconds ago you had no color, and I'm sure you had none of these beautiful highlights.
But no, that is just part of my charm.
Insight check.
Okay, fine. I've been painted, but this is because I saw your shitty painting skills.
How dare you? I'm an artist.
But actually you have very cool shading and reflections, and look at this cute bow. I can never do stuff like this.
Don't look under my cape, no! Put me down!
Made by Rolling Hills Craft. Jen, is this who painted you? Let's investigate this further. Wow, look at this. This actually looks so cool.
Oh la la! And this, I need pots so I can cook in.
Has very nice details.
Quickly, add it to the cart.
Okay.
Congratulations, You discovered my secret. You win a baguette.
Wow.
Now quickly, hit yourself in the head so you forget all we talked about.
Like and subscribe, dear viewer. Like and subscribe. Not that I wish to imply you've been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a break than viewers, but all our efforts on this channel would have gone to waste unless, well, let's just say your moment to like our videos has come again. The right viewer in the right place can make all the difference in the world. So subscribe, dear viewer. Subscribe and grow this channel.
We came back after this nice break. Everybody could use a break, right? And we left off with a purple thing with purple wings soaring through the peaks of the trees inside this forest towards you, Kate, and Tulrok. Tulrok, you behold for the first time a flying horse with wings and purple in coloration with two men on top of the horse. One has black hair, and the other one has sort of like this blonde hue and with a bit of red in the end, sort of like balayage style. And there's another hooded figure behind him.
What that is?
I have never. Do I recognize anybody?
You haven't seen. This is your first time when you're also here. I see a purple horse. You recognize as they're tiredly moving through the air. You recognize. Let's see if they notice you. You recognize the man in front, which is Monkey. They definitely seen you. The person behind Monkey, that now you recognize as Blaze, points towards your location, and they're descending. And you see this beautiful Pegasus landing in front of you with 3 men.
Okay. I look at Blaze and say, "Oh, look, it's my knight in blazing armor."
You look at him, and he has this sort of a bit of olive skin, but he's a lanky dude, very tall, but he shrugs, and you see dark circles, and his armors and clothes are not holding very well. He looks like he's being wounded a little bit, but he smiles.
Yeah, I immediately shift my face like, "Oh God, you look appalling. What happened?"
They be friends?
Yes, they're friends. This is Solrock, guys. He's gonna try to eat you. I won't let him. It's fine.
Monkey descends first. You see this, let's say not that tall of a dude. Very like black emo hairstyle, smiles cheekily, and then does like the circus sort of a loop jump, like a parkour. He also looks terribly wounded and tired, and he says, "Oi, what you doing, eh?" It takes this like stance, and besides you see Blaze that looks a bit inquisitive at your response, and then the third hooded figure.
Wait, we should ask you the same thing. We just escaped from prison. Maybe Blaze told you that we got captured because he turned into a cat and just scattered off.
We were at the end of the Blaze starts. effectively he gets very shy and blazes off. He gets red in the cheeks and his hair flares first and then extinguishes. You sort of feel that he has a genasi, fire genasi characteristic about him.
I have that effect on him. It's nice.
We were at the end of the world.
What were you doing? Oh, as a part of the trial. I remember something with the end of the world.
And we got left there. Monkey says, I'm sorry, mate. You know, you have to make a choice. Yeah.
Wow, great friend you have him.
No, we fight for it. My monkey also wanted to be left behind, but this is how we managed.
Okay, who's that?
That's there, Dave.
Who?
There, Dave. It's our fourth friend, and he has like the same storyteller robes, but you can't see his face.
Huh. I don't remember him. Probably because he didn't say anything.
Because you... Blaze starts, because you can't really see him.
Yeah, I only have eyes for you, truly.
He blushes again. Flares up.
What's up? So, where are you going? Are you
Because
going
you
back
can't really see him because he's... And he gestures towards their new friend, and he takes the hood off, and you see no one there.
Oh, it's a floating hood.
No, he's there. But you can't see him.
To lock because he's totally unsavvy in this, gives you a nudge and says, "You say you only eyes for him, but you're not girlfriend of Adam." And it's not really a whisper. It's
Blaze asks immediately after he flares up, do you have a boyfriend? Is this...
No. Adam's not my boy. It was I want to learn magic. We went to his house. His mother assumed I was his girlfriend, and it's a whole thing, but I'm not his girlfriend.
He
Trust
takes
me.
one lanky arm, scratches his blazing hair, and says, "Oh, if you want to learn magic, maybe I can help."
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
You definitely make things more interesting.
Yeah, maybe we could go on a date even. But
A magical date. I'm up for it.
would like to an insight check on what's going on between you to see if Tulrog really figures out. No, it's a natural one.
you feel that the girl wants to eat this boy, and the boy is letting her. So she eats the world and she gets big.
You go.
Go, girl!
This is the sort of energy that I would translate for you in your knowledge. Monkey comes again and poses in front of Blaze, a bit upset.
I just...
Don't you want to know what happened? Why
Of course I want to know what happened.
Why weren't
But
you in the second trial?
we got captured. Blaze, did you tell them nothing about this? We were in the same room when we got captured.
I initially thought this would give us an advantage, and then we maybe come rescue, but
Okay. So we went to Gogmagog prison. Tolrog here was nice enough to help us escape while setting other of his kind to eat the guards and other prisoners.
Adam, you also wake up because
There's
Was
a
thinking
commotion.
if the-
yeah, it's a lot of commotion.
Yeah.
I just give them a look, but stay.
What's a Gogmagog?
It's a prison and apparently a legendary Goliath
Hero
spirit.
are people.
Yeah.
Made of stone. Hero. Big hero.
Basically, there was this huge head that made an aggravating sound, constantly. It was really annoying. But anyway, we have escaped. We're trying to get back to Greenspring, but it's taking a whole while. Well, when they got us to Gogmagog prison, we were tied up, blindfolded. We were in a carriage for around 4 days. It's been a lot. So.
There's still 1 day to go in that direction, and Humanness here, and she pets the Pegasus.
How did you? This is magnificent. So where
Thank
how?
you. Monkey smiles. I've taken it from
It's not
someone,
yours,
but
is it? Who's it belong to? Tell me the truth.
If you let me, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Right now, I'm taking care of her. He has another master, but we get along, don't you, girl? And she like does this very cute nihaha name. And then
Who's the master?
it's Castile, but it doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is the thing that they got from the old woman's house. They went on a mission to get a horse.
I remember.
This is what they got.
vaguely.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to Grey Spring.
Yeah. It's there. And he points towards the beginning of the river, the Izvor, I don't know, the
Spring.
the spring of the river, yeah.
Okay, so we need a plan here because we're not all going to fit on humanness. You said.
Well, definitely we're not. Yeah. We're,
So you're not picking us up. You just.
no, maybe she could walk. We could like walk near with each other. Maybe it's nice company. She's also very tired.
Very nice company,
We-
definitely.
The things we've battled, you can't really like.
We can't imagine.
Yeah.
That's what you want to say.
Yeah.
So tell us
Take
about
it.
it. Now, since you're bragging about it, you obviously want us to ask you about it.
Tulrok still thinking she's gonna eat the other guy.
Maybe later.
Yeah, we go together. Yes. Not,
We are not eating anyone yet.
you don't know. I think you're gonna eat.
Yeah, but you have a whole thing about eating the world, and I'm like, we're part of this world?
Yes.
Tell us, Monkey.
Right, so we battled things along the way, a lot of things. Yeah.
What sorts of things? Can you describe them?
Yeah.
Also,
It
I'm
was-
keeping an eye on Blaze to see how he reacts.
Yeah, Blaze over here was chased by some vampires, and also Dave. Yeah, both of them. And then, we went through some giants, and then a hag, and a lot of trouble.
Inside joke.
Inside joke. His and Blaze's reaction.
It's gonna be sheet. It's a 12.
So Blaze is staring into nothingness, like imagining,
definitely traumatized.
all of this, just staring, not blinking, and Monkey sort of flexes but winces at the same time. He's obviously putting a bit more drama and narrative to the story, but then he's also uncomfortable about some parts. He's describing the meeting with the hag, and then the cursed forest, and it's... And at the last part, you get the gist after this like whole maybe half an hour conversation that they're upset that all of them left Lena only with Archis, and they don't know what happened.
Weren't you guys like her whole retinue or something?
Yeah, but if we didn't went for Blaze and Dave, maybe they would, you know.
Right. So that's one less competitor, I guess. Good for Pax. Sorry, Evander.
Yeah. Do you know if we won? Or you won, or who won?
Who won? I don't know. We've been in prison for like the last few days, so we have no idea what's happening.
Prison?
Gog Magog prison. Yes.
What's a Gog Magog?
I think we've been there. I'm sorry. Are you having trouble with your memory?
A little bit, but
A little
it's
bit.
not...
Okay, maybe let's just sit down. Do you have something to eat? We don't either, so that's great.
And you hear a voice. Told you they had nothing to eat. A voice, a disembodied voice.
Random voice. Okay. Dave?
Yes.
Hi, Dave.
Hi.
Okay, that's creepy.
I'm here.
That's creeping me out. I can hear that.
Thank you for acknowledging me. It's important.
Well, you didn't say anything before, so I guess we're even?
Okay.
I'm glad you're seeing my point. Okay, maybe we should... what time is it?
It's midnight, close to dawn. Dawn.
To change shifts.
Okay, maybe we should wake up the others, maybe get some rest. Maybe you could use some rest.
Yeah,
I have
we're exhausted.
Yeah. I have a spare place next to me. Hey.
A monkey says, "Thank you."
No, not you. You can sleep with Torok.
He pulls in a little bit and crunches and does like this charming hey.
Hey.
No. I can't. Let's try this again. Hey.
Hey.
Do you like holding people?
Do you need to be held? What are you, an infant?
Holding them how?
No, I can't. I'm sorry.
And I go and like
I'm just grumpily
Adam.
waking up.
Adam. Where's Isari?
She's not there.
Didn't we see her fly before?
Yeah, she
You've
somewhere
seen her sky.
Before we, yeah.
Hey, Isari! I want to go to bed.
Yeah, well,
Adam.
Mr.
Yeah, you've already done enough ruckus to wake me up. It's fine.
Oh, great, you're right. Awesome.
You're not gonna believe they have horse with wings and they have talking hood cloak.
Take a look at them. I mean, I was looking.
You see the horse with
just,
wings, the Pegasus.
Barely, but
I think you remember Blaze, right? And probably Monkey. You've probably seen him with Lena. I think
Yes,
her
I
name, Lena, right?
well, more stranglers. I hope you guys know how to hunt.
I think they might be a bit exhausted from the
Tomorrow.
Yeah, they said we only have 1 day's worth of journey to Green Spring, which is great.
Yes, indeed.
Also, this belongs to Castiel. The horse, I mean.
Okay,
horse.
Adam is impressed. Looks interesting.
You do remember then when you left off to find evidence that the queen has stolen spells.
Yeah.
They were going on an adventure to see what means of transportation they could get to reach the end of the world very fast. Hence the horse.
Yeah. Impressive. Yet I wish you a sound sleep, as I need to reconnect with the Sea of Stars above and bring Halria back. It will take me a while. Have you seen Isari anywhere?
And as you look through the sky and talk about the astral sea,
No. Oh.
yeah. Isari falls down like a ray of a very fast ray of light. And before you, and before Blaze and everyone, you see an incorporeal, glowing Isari.
What's the reaction of the monkey party?
Like they immediately draw weapons and they yell,
Flame! Friend, no flame, no. She's with us. She's with us. She's friendly. She's really nice. She actually died and became like this, but like.
When did she die? Did she die when the flame bastard like?
No. We were in the prison and we went to get our stuff when we escaped, and there were all sorts of traps and moving blades through the walls, and it was hectic. I almost died too. I mean, I'm singed. Half my body is singed.
They're your
Nice. Sort of. Yeah. Oh, this is that one's Blaze.
Monkey hands off the small brown brunette one hands off a card that says the graceful gentleman at your service. You seem very nice.
I've been told that many times. I'm sorry.
We're the graceful gentleman, 3 of us at least.
Pleasure to meet you. And
Monkey, Blaze, and that one that you can't see is Dad Dave. But yeah, no one pays him any importance.
the horse?
No, you see that hood over there? It's held up by a person, apparently. Hey, Dave. Say hi.
Well, I'm all rejuvenated. It's nice to meet some of Kate and Adam's friends. If
We're
you
not friends, we're like
Acquaintance.
business partners.
And maybe more than business.
Business part. Yeah.
sometimes right.
Maybe like they have very nice looking good people and he starts like arranging his hair, sort of he's trying to flirt with you.
Not my thing, but thank you. I'm very flattered.
Why is with this group that nothing like sticks?
Is it a rough night for you?
It's a rough everything. I'm gonna go to sleep and Monkey just leaves.
Well,
Okay, honestly, I could use some rest
that's
too.
okay. I can keep an eye out for a while. I think you said you needed to do a spell for a while.
Yes,
Yeah.
which during an hour and a bit, I won't be able to focus on our
Okay,
surroundings.
I'll keep an eye out for things.
Okay,
for now.
Blaze.
Thank you.
He flares up again and hides his face. Monkey just thoughts.
I thought she was with you.
I'm not with you.
As she said, she's not my.
Blaze whispers.
I'm also confused.
Don't be confused.
It's not my business. So.
Stop ruining my combination.
I just realised which might help.
She wants to eat him.
Yeah, I'll hold it to you.
He flares up again. He wants to what?
I try to bite him, but in a playful manner.
He flares up. You're getting singed again. Sorry.
You also burn people.
Yeah, but
Nothing in the weird like.
you've seen this type of people. It's very common in the Redlands. It's a fire genasi.
Fire genasi, yeah. Okay, well, I guess I'll leave you to it. And I'm just gonna like very awkwardly walk out of the camp and just start patrolling. You can just see this like little bit of lighting like.
Blaze awkwardly pretends to fall asleep.
No, I fall asleep, my back turned against him because I was a bit upset. I mean, I should have expected fire, but...
What do you do to
Turo goes on a boulder to sleep and then he just starts snoring in a very loud manner. Yeah, like
I take a pebble and like try to sometimes make him to switch positions. Maybe he snores less.
if I can sense the pebble thrown at me, I like to try to eat it. Yeah.
roll me a dexterity.
It's an 8.
No,
So you ate the... No.
with an 8, no, it's not enough. But you know, yeah, it falls on your face. You try to get it with your tongue. You don't. Cool. So everybody is sleeping. Blaze, Monkey, the hooded figure, Humaness, the Pegasus, and Kate and Turok. What do you guys do?
I am going to hopefully roll perception.
Perception. Give me a perception.
If not, your passive is probably...
My passive perception is way higher. I just rolled a 9.
So with an active perception, you don't see anything less than the ordinary. You perceive the sounds of Turok sleeping and almost like eating the pebble. You perceive that Blaze is obviously not with a 17, the passive, not sleeping and hyperventilating a little bit. You perceive Kate's sighs. And Adam trying to cast a spell.
I will, so I will go a bit like 30, 40 feet away from the camp so I'm not distracted by any sounds. I'll find...
snoring.
Yeah, the snoring. I'll find a few rocks, not a bit too large ones, but I'll put them in a circle formation. Pull out some chalk and draw some sigils and magical rune scribblings on them. Mm-hmm. And then get some herbs, smash them, toss them around, even light up some sort of incense and put them here and there. And as I raise my spell book, I take some deep breaths, into a meditative state. Now say, in the name of the eternal tapestry that weaves the stars, I, Adam Habdom, call upon the boundless expanse of the astral sea. By the convergence of the 7 cosmic threads and the sacred geometry of the universe, I call upon your wisdom and guidance, spirit of my bloodline. Halria, essence of the stars, I summon thee.
And before you, and this takes an hour, you see bits of pieces and dust. The same you see with Grace's griffin, or with Grace when she turns. Haldria starts forming, but it takes a while, and it's a slow movement.
Yeah.
While you take your rest and you patrol around. How much was your?
My active perception was 9.
Okay, so your 9 see everything, anything. You move around. Maybe at some point you hear some rustling of leaves or something, but there's no one there. You move around. The night, the beginning of the day passes uneventful, and you start journeying towards Greenspring. And you're getting closer, and you're getting closer, and another day passes, and you start seeing the grand palace and the castle and the whole walls in the distance. It's now Jovis's day towards night, and you feel that you still have half a day. Do you do something else?
At some point, I will speak. I don't know, monkey or blaze. I don't mind. Like, how do you know Caden
Monkey starts again flexing and says, "What? We know Kate and Adam because we're business partners. We sort of asked them to come and help us with some stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So we deal a lot in magical items and magics, and we're very, very capable. We're also competing against each other in this tournament, this Thorns and Thrones trial that it's electing the next maybe Tronarch. We're in separate teams. With the princess that's called Delina, that was disgraced, but now has her grace back. And they're with this Evander Pax, who's a half elf.
That's right.
Yeah. He's very gorgeous, but yeah.
Yeah, I can see the appeal.
Yeah.
Do you have any news from the city about this trials? Because you said it was going to be happening soon.
Yeah, we know that the first 2 trials have finished. We don't know where we stand from because even though we finished first in the first trial, we sort of got into a bit of trouble. We left Blaze here and Dave at the end of the world when we had to recuperate them.
Do I know what the end of the world is?
It sounds like it is.
Quite literally, it's just at the end of the world, okay. And how did you end up there?
It was, the first trial was we had to get to the end of the world, pass a meritorious judgment, and come back in one day. We did that very cleverly, might I add.
Also did this?
No, we were too busy breaking into the Queen's chambers and getting into prison.
That's when you guys got arrested.
Oh, and the second trial was get one of the Joimărița's free hearts. I don't know how that
What
was.
is what?
It's a hack.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What is it with trials and hacks? I don't understand.
And then the third one is announced and we don't know it. And if we're in the competition, maybe they died.
What? Don't say that.
It's
You
a
don't know
very,
for sure.
it's very possible.
We will find out soon enough.
Maybe we can find. So we're close to the city now. How about we try to contact the Pax?
Right. I have a piece of parchment with a quill, and I start writing.
It's enchanted parchment.
No, it's normal parchment because I'm planning on sending Haldria ahead with the message. But it will read. It will say that we managed to make our escape from the prison, and we are on our way to Greenspring.
Specify the
Should-
prison.
We'll get the dogma, sure. But we'll get there pretty soon in half a day.
We might need help entering the city.
Yeah, we might need help entering the city. Meet us outside. If I'm
From the
recalling
south,
correctly,
right?
yeah, through the Solis Gate, or that's where we would approach if we want to
If
follow.
it's in this direction. 1 second. No, if you're on the let's say, eastern side of the Sabat River, north and eastern, you should have to go around, because if you don't have any mean to cross it, you have to go around through the fields through the purple district, like 2 districts
Sure.
around.
But so I'll tell him to meet us basically in half a day or by midnight, right? Because we will get there approximately by midnight today.
Depending when you plan to leave. Like if you plan to leave at dawn, you will reach there by dusk, half a day.
Okay. Then we'll do that.
And half a day. We can wait for them.
At the Purple Gate, as we believe we are still being watched by the Queen and probably have a wanted status in the city or something. But and that we have found out quite a bit of information that we want to share regarding the Queen and everything.
So you send this with Haldria?
Yeah.
And
She can fly
Haldria takes
fast.
the parchment and flies and flies and flies and reaches back. So we're gonna invite Pax to the table.
Yeah.
Right where we left off with the story. And I'm gonna prop, as he's setting in, I'm gonna prop the scene what was happening in Green Screen. It was late at night, it was Jovi's day after the gods passed the trial, passed the judgment. And they were in the Chancellor's house, the Chancellor's home. There was Castio with his new daughter, with his adoptive son, and you were in the room with Grace, kissing, as against the window you hear there was crying and kissing and whatever, and against the window something interrupts this intense moment. It's a white owl with a piece of parchment.
I do not perceive it.
After kissing a little bit more and you still feel Grace's teardrops against your face, she stops and says, Pax, there's an owl.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No, right there, there's an owl, and she tries to point towards the window where you see this snowy owl.
Owl blocked. Head to the window.
You open it. Halria soars inside and has attached a message.
I suspect the parchment underneath the bird might be something. And move it, open it, read
You open it and read it, and inside you see the message that Adam just conveyed.
The mail never stops. He starts gesturing up a Jovician missive that reads, we were absolutely just gonna get on finding and springing you. Excellent that you did it yourself. It's okay, we're already hosting a number of fugitives from the law. What's a few more? See you at the gate. And feed the bird something.
Haldria doesn't eat.
She's picky.
She's pecking your fingers.
So, Miss Halria, you're welcome to stay. The message is going by itself. But things are going to get pretty weird. Chances are. So,
She goes and stands against Grace, who now is a full white, non-colored being. She sort of blends in the whiteness.
Arguably, things are already weird. Cool. We have a bird now.
Haldria nods and leaves.
We no longer have a bird. I shut the window and I resume. Consoling poor Grace.
Grace sort of shrugs your hand and says, I think I want to be alone a little bit and think this through. Just poor Adam and Kate, and we forgot about them. It's not fair. And she leaves.
Our block.
There I am in her room, wondering where she went, where I'm supposed to go. I considered this for a while. Heading out, do I notice her
Yeah,
anywhere in particular?
she's sleeping on in the dining room. She's sleeping on 2 chairs propped up together.
There are multiple rooms.
Yeah.
Why?
Yep.
Gently, quietly pick her up, ferry her back to her room, set her down, nice little tuck in, kiss her forehead. She's still fully white mass?
No.
Grace
Grace
classic.
is
The Grace classic look. Kiss her forehead, shut her door. Yeah, and get ready for the gate. Go to rest so as to be ready for the gate meeting.
So it's morning. After this passes, you also sleep and do the half a day movement. Gonna speed this up a little bit. And it's morning. You wake up and in the house there's no sign of Castiel and her daughter, nor of Taedon, the new hexling, nor his sister, which is also Castiel's daughter.
Did anyone say where they were going?
No.
Absolutely everyone is gone. Well, nobody said where they were going.
Castiel left a message.
Oh.
Yeah. That I will give you and you will read in
Yeah.
silence.
I reassure myself of my excellent leadership and proceed to the gate alone.
Grace is there.
Grace is there. Oh, excellent.
And also Talara. And the parents, Leo's parents, are making a fuss.
What narrative are they on now?
They are cooking pancakes, but they are trying to cook pancakes with their hands on the stoves, and Talara is just trying to make sense of this.
Are they burnt?
Not really, because they imagine the fire is up. There's no fire.
Convenient.
Okay.
But the kitchen is a mess.
So I'll spend half an hour with a quick breakfast, making sure Grace is okay, seeing if what troubles she might have or might not have. And
She seems okay, but kept to herself, rather like she's processing things.
okay, after checking if she wants to discuss anything, finding out she doesn't, I ask if she wants to join to the gate.
Persuasion check. And what do you say?
I'm not
to her?
trying to persuade her to come, I'm just asking if she wants to.
Okay. She says. She thinks and says, "Oh, sure, I'll come." She reluctantly, a little bit, comes with you towards the gate.
But doesn't want to talk about what's wrong. I asked like 3 different times.
Yeah.
Cool, nothing's wrong. Excellent. I pretend I believe it. Purple gate at the established time.
One more thing I'd like before we reach the gate is
Yeah.
that I remember also finding this letter when we were getting our stuff and everything.
What letter?
It was a letter to someone named Dorian Dover.
Okay.
That, you know, I just found it in my backpack while.
You had
what is
some
this?
researching bits. The anthropologic studies of Jack Dover.
Jack Dover.
Jack
Jack Dover, yeah,
the
yeah.
one that was a bit buzzed,
Yeah.
drunk guy, and it was about a summary about Gog Magog and the giant perspective. It's right there in the the name, and also you find the letter to Dorian Dover.
That.
Yeah, you find it. What do you do with it?
Read.
You open it, and it says, "Dear beloved son, your papa won't make it this year, or maybe the next. I'm quite busy. Happy birthday."
Okay. Hopefully I'll find this Dorian Dover one day.
You say it out loud.
Sure.
I rolled a 3. You know what? I have to roll for 3 people. 3 again. No! 3 threes in a row. What the fuck? It's okay. It's meant to stay that way. Yeah. This information passes as Monkey and Blaze and Tave are just. And Humaness is a very nice horse, and they all pet her.
And also, before we reach, I'll also cast
The spell.
Arcanist Magical Aura to dim her radiance.
You look like a very radiant, extremely radiant ASMR.
My dear, you are glowing.
And you are getting closer and closer towards the purple road. You see the majestic Tulrok. You see for the first time the majestic white exterior, towering walls. You haven't seen anything this big. Like as closer as you get, it spreads throughout the whole horizon. And you have to pass along this capital that's called Green Spring, and it's so huge and glimmering. It gives you like a hopeful feeling.
It's like a village, in a village upon a village.
Yes, it's multiple villages actually.
And you pass other villages and fields because you have to go around. And at some point you reach the purple road, and in front you see guards of the Green Kingdom checking the mark of acceptance of any non-human who tries to pass the threshold of this capital. And right there in the left, you see Pax. Pax, could you please describe yourself very shortly, and also can you please describe your characters?
Pax is this medium height, handsome looking, very proper elf in like these half elf in these city clothes with like boots and nice shirt and stuff, and there is a golden feather on his chest, on his lapel, and with him is Grace as well.
Cool. Grace, how Grace looks like? She looks like a half elf with short white hair and has beautiful discoloration, very symmetrics, like vitiligo markings around her eyes, and her eyes are milky white, dressed very common. She looks very reluctant and sort of like puffed.
I have just thought of something that I probably should have thought of earlier. With my inability to hold on to anything solid, what's my clothing situation?
So even though you're not naked, so beyond this, when Adam dims your light, you look like your, let's say, standard self. Your clothes do not have any like volumetric sense to them. More like a picture, you know?
I just thought this. I was like, wait a minute.
You're not naked.
Just like, I just had this image of just being a light being with like Mickey Mouse gloves.
The gloves you're wearing, they sort of have like this painting quality, and they also radiate. The clothes radiate on you, apart from the gloves that you're wearing.
I just thought, like, wait a minute. So amongst them you see beings kind of like in the light. It's a bit difficult to see some of my features because I seem to be giving off quite a bit of light with white hair, and you can just see these like orange eyes in the middle of where like my face is. And I've got like what should be tan skin, but again looking a little bit washed out, with a red, like a really maroon red cloak over really simple robes with a starburst. No, wait, I gave away the starburst badge, didn't I? Yeah, never mind. I gave away that starburst pin. And just a couple of my weapons will be probably my pack. Yep. Yeah, and just wearing some white gloves. Just trying to remember like all the things I will actually have on me.
She also has the same quality that Persephone has, but more pronounced. Her face is more of a fuzz. You can't really discern the features, but now she's casting a lot of light, more light than any Aasimar you've encountered cast. And also her clothes have this light property quality. They also cast light.
Does she appear a post-ascension luminite?
Give me an intelligence or arcana.
19.
Oh, you said I need to roll for
Yeah.
my thing in
Yeah,
case.
for the deception.
Yeah.
So you add you roll deception and you add
plus
your
wizard,
wizard proficiency.
modifier,
Yeah,
yeah.
modifier.
That's 11.
So
Going well.
obviously something is trying. It's like someone would try to hide the flame or the other followers that ascended and dim their light and sort of make them look like an Aasimar. But it's the image of him ascending hunted you so much that you see through this magical enhancement.
Have I seen any other post-ascension luminites
Apart from
in my life?
yeah, you've seen, but so the flame was the highest you've seen, and you've seen others trying to blow up and sort of ascend, including the followers on that night. But you haven't hanged around any of them. They usually just soar in the air and disappear.
So yeah, okay. Yeah.
But you haven't seen in this situation like one that just walks and pretends to be a human.
But I'll note that I have sort of like slightly half elf style ears and slightly sharper features, so.
And one more thing that hits you as you get closer, you look towards this person and suddenly you feel a sort of an attraction or a ease of mind, like you trust them instantly. And you regard them as friendly.
I love this.
Half-elves are resistant to magical charming, if that matters for anything.
Roll me a wisdom.
Wisdom. 4.
Very friendly.
You're all for it.
Who else is about?
And behind them you see a towering figure.
Yes, you see big Goliath who is has a very it was chiseled from rock, like a face that's chiseled from rock, and he's shaved. He has some tribal tattoos on his face and his arms. He has a very rustic-looking leather apron, looking like a bit like a lederhosen, stuff like that. And he
Dungarees is not what I was picturing.
and he has a very bushy beard, but also it's been weaved together. And he wears what a child would believe wizard hat would look like, which is very undersized for his big head on top of his head, and it's clearly made. It's a makeshift wizard hat.
The same goes with the cape that has the 7 astrals embroidered or drawn crudely on them.
Yeah.
Okay. And there are others as well.
And Kate and Adam. And Monkey and Blaze and a hooded figure and a horse, humanist.
There's a whole bunch of us.
Yeah.
Any other mounts or carriages?
No,
No, just
we walked.
Walking.
7 people on a horse. And a Pegasus.
That's the start.
Not
of
on the
that
horse.
joke.
Holding the horse. No one is on the horse.
Pax. Oh, finally.
This is Pax.
Glad to
This
see a
is
familiar
Pax and Hi
face.
Grace.
Hi.
You
Sure, how are you okay?
look different in a way. I like this new look on you.
She looks the same.
She looks the same on.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You're just
Thank
flattering
you.
her.
I haven't done anything. It's
Is it your hair, maybe?
is the I don't know, the trials, I think.
Good to see you're both
Alive.
alive. I'm looking forward to hearing the details of the trials, but before
Oh,
that,
the other's alive. Wait.
Sure, we haven't lost anyone. Jen and the Chancellor were first to sort of get out of the city, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And
guess they
oh
had
no,
their
we
reasons.
lost the snake thing. Sorry, the snake.
Oh,
folk.
Shaq returned.
Yeah.
What about Gregory?
Oh, we also lost Gregory. Yeah.
What?
Gregory died. It's a lot. I'm very sorry.
Gregory died?
Shifty's with you, right?
No. I thought he was with you guys.
We also lost Shifty and
No, I
and the
liked
scroll
Shifty.
without the tail. That's also gone.
What's called? Never mind.
No one cares about that.
No one
Instead,
cares about the swell.
we've won some new allies, and I'd like
Yes.
you to present Isari.
And we're not
first
talking about
foremost,
monkey.
as- Yes,
Isari.
this is Pax
Yes.
right here.
It is a
And she
pleasure,
has an important message.
pleasure to meet you. I was sent your way by an individual called Persephone.
I'm close with her.
Yes, she, I had a message for the Queen, and she said that you would be able to help me persuade the Queen. I'm from the Red Kingdom.
Persephone from the Red Kingdom is sending a message to the Queen, yes?
No, this is from the master of my temple, but I bumped into her on my journey here, and she told me your name.
The Queen. I'm Pax, for people that don't know me. Hello.
Hello.
You guys, he points to the gentleman crowd. You guys were off doing something else.
We're searching for. We're searching for food. We're very haven't eaten in a while. Can you give this to Castio, or should we?
Depends where we're going. I'm about to find out. So,
Just leave the horse with us, and you can go your way.
A monkey immediately fucks off, same as Dave. Blaze turns away for a second. After you clean up, maybe we could meet. And I get cleaned up, and maybe we could meet. It's a very nice place in the purple district. It's not very far.
Okay.
which
He's talking to me.
Blaze
off game? I was asking which of the gentlemen
stays behind.
had the hag baby.
None of these three.
None of these
three.
three.
No,
It was
Archers.
archers.
Yes.
You boys might want to attend to archers.
He seemed very fine and not aware of this.
Yeah.
Deep-seated, repressed.
What's the name of the place?
I
I can find it
he
later.
scratches his head with his lanky hand and says, "It's emerald leaf.
Sounds fancy.
It's on the Enchanted Tree. It's nice. It has books and tea and maybe
Well,
Cool.
it will have the two of us, so it's enough, I guess.
He flares again a little bit. Monkey and the other one make fun of him on the side far of the corner. Says, right.
He wants me to kick their asses.
At dusk. Meet you at dusk.
Yes.
Nods and leaves. Coming back to you guys.
Yeah, we might be discussing some sensitive things, so it's better they're off the way, but please continue.
Yes, no, I have a message that could potentially prevent a war. And Persephone said that you would be best placed to actually convince the Queen that this was a serious threat.
There will be a new king in less than a week, but yes, I suppose. But what is the situation?
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay, so...
Quick version is fine, but
Quick version is fine. We took your advice, broke into the castle, found the Queen's chambers, and we found some haptomatic magic.
Yes, we did find out that she's in
Artifacts.
possession of nomadic scrolls.
Yeah.
Those of higher tiers and powerful ones,
So...
which indeed shows that she has been stealing
Plotting?
from them, plotting with them
Who knows?
to aid her sons in these upcoming trials. But other than that,
She sent us to prison.
but other than that, fun fact, you forgot to mention that the queen might not have the heritage she claims to have.
Oh, she has a room full of wigs.
She might be wearing red wigs, red hair
wigs.
wigs.
But her children seem the part.
If they are her children, in the
That's
first
Oh,
place.
more drama.
But
Any evidence that they might not be?
We don't know yet, but like it's kind of suspicious to have a room full of. If you could have wigs of any color, why would you choose this red? That beats the point of like transforming yourself, doesn't it? It's a bit suspicious.
for sure.
You have to.
Just a lead.
But yeah, and this is what we found out regarding the queen. But then again, it was most fortuitous that we ended up in the prison where we did, because
We found Isari there, yes.
I believe what Isari's message is proves that the queen indeed maybe wants this war to happen as.
Yeah, I ended up in prison because while they were trying to find you, the people I was with, I got impatient and I snuck into the Queen's chambers. Probably should have waited. But she didn't kill me. So they said I probably would have died, and other people said,
But your
so
message-
I'm still here.
Your message was for her, but you didn't get to deliver it?
I did, she didn't like what I had to say, and then she threw me in prison because I'm from the Red Kingdom and she was really suspicious.
Yes, great diplomatic procedure.
Yeah,
the
I'm probably
messengers.
thinking about it, I probably should have waited, but it all worked out.
I mean,
I've met you now.
yeah.
Bon, so, and the big guy?
Yes.
He's my apprentice.
He's Solrock.
Of course he is. Bon, what are we looking at then?
So, what's my message?
I mean,
Yeah. So,
You're in front of the gate of the Green Kingdom. On
It
the...
would be a bit to the side.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
I was sent by the head of my order. We got some news that the king of the Red Kingdom is looking to attack the Green Kingdom because they think the Green Kingdom is responsible for an earthquake that did huge amounts of damage to the cities. And we don't think it was, but he seems to believe it is. So it could be that he's using it as an excuse to invade, but either way, if he does, so many people will be killed, innocents.
And didn't we feel like an aftershock or something that resembled an earthquake when we were down at the Queen's quarters?
That as well.
So it's a bit suspicious.
But I didn't.
But the earthquake happened in the Red
We also
Kingdom.
felt a couple of earthquakes recently.
when?
Last time, after the finishing of the second trial.
Was there one after the finishing of the first trial?
Also,
But our main goal, my order's goal, is to prevent unnecessary bloodshed. So we figured if we sent a message to the Queen of the Green Kingdom, she would listen and maybe help with some sort of negotiation or come to appeasement or something to help prevent it. But as I said, I got a bit impatient and went ahead when I probably should have just waited until we were able to find you. But if you can help in any way to convince her that this is a serious threat.
Preventing war is, of course, essential for any sort of leader.
Why?
Why? Because typically conflict, especially broad conflict between big armies, as it was said, causes a lot of collateral damage. Innocents getting the harm of the war.
There is no innocence. Just fight.
There is no innocence. A petit child just born. Innocent, perhaps?
Doesn't resist. His fault.
I see you have your work cut out for you, Adam.
Yes.
Good luck with your apprentice. But what could the queen, or more importantly, the upcoming queen or king, do to prevent this if the Red King is...
I think it might be worth potentially trying to have sort of maybe diplomatic talks
Duel.
between the Red and Green Kingdoms.
Duel, X to the head.
I don't think that will go down well with the Red Kingdom if something was to happen to our leader.
But maybe he wins.
And then I don't think the Green Kingdom would be very happy, and we would just be in the same situation.
If it would prevent a war, regardless, yes, of course, attempting to diplomatically cease this, but we are talking weeks, I assume, before anything. The Red Army is not on the march, is it?
Was it anywhere near when I left?
Near what?
Like, were they gathering the army? Was it near, ready to
You
march?
don't know this. This is just the information your master, Master Wu Li, I think, told you this information.
No, I am not high enough to know, but I mean, one of the things that if you have any influence could maybe send some extra patrols out to the border just to keep an eye out for things.
Très bien. Whatever future queen or king we will have must look to this, and it is excellent that you came and delivered this. Is there anything that we can do before that time? Because even if the queen would engage with this now, she would be replaced by someone in a matter of days.
If any Meritronarch succeeds in surviving.
Yes.
I mean,
What do you mean by that, Grace?
It's not Grace is the author, just reminding you, the
Okay.
DM reminding you, but sure. Grace says if any Meritronarch were to survive, meaning that the last 3 trials, none survived, so she kept being Regent Queen.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess to start with, do you know if the Green Kingdom possesses a weapon that's strong enough to cause earthquakes in the Red Kingdom?
Magic works in mysterious ways.
Though from my studies, it's nothing of the grand magnitude that you describe. Like, sure, I've heard of some high, like very powerful mages within the city that might be able to cause some tremors, but nothing on that scale.
For now, potentially, if I can get some sort of evidence that you don't have this kind of power, which could be a detriment to the Green Kingdom and take it back, it could hold them off.
Oh, Adam, I think you'd be pretty surprised at what the Heptomads are capable of. We'll talk about that. But until then, anything that can be done now?
Eat.
And also
We are
find
quite
ways
hungry.
to... I don't know. Have you seen any wanted posters of us within the city or something?
We intercepted a message that was alerting the Queen that we had escaped Gog prison, and there was a riot, and the Goliaths ate guards and prisoners alike.
Beautiful.
And we don't know if there were more messages, but we don't know if all said the same thing.
What do I know about Goliath culture, tribes?
Not a lot. From your background, you know there are a few tribes in the Red Kingdom that some missionaries try to like indoctrinate in the order of the Heptomads, not in the old ways. They seem to be dying. Very few missionaries succeeded, close to none, and they're like poor villages in general.
But they succeeded in becoming food.
Food?
Yes.
No, not becoming food, but
Is cannibalism common?
not necessarily. No, Goliaths. You know, Goliaths not necessarily eat each other, but they eat and destroy everything around them. Like this is the main reason why the villages are poor. They keep eating the village itself.
Are there any Goliaths in Green Spring that I know
A
of?
few, very few. You could count them on one hand. Educated, some. Very articulated, some.
But don't worry about Thulrock. I promised him I'd give him proper education as he's looking to develop his magical abilities.
Everyone is so parental these days. It's
I've already started. I taught him some letters.
Yes.
Tell him what you know.
Thank you.
T from Tulrock.
See? I think he almost knows how to spell his name.
That's excellent. We'll work on that further. Yes.
Great job, buddy.
Thank you.
Cannibalism, however, since you asked Evander, you've heard about it from beast tribes, though. Yeah.
Right. What follows for each of you now?
Well, we need a safe way to get into the city. I mean, I still have my mark of acceptance. You don't need it. You have that diplomatic, yeah, and you have the mark of. So we basically do have everything we need.
The only thing is that probably we need some hoods, cover ourselves. And also, when is the next trial? And what is the next
3
trial?
more days?
Not 3 more days. I think maybe a week is on Martes Day, and this today is Venoris. So
Okay.
4.
4 days.
4 more days.
All right.
Okay.
And it is that of Marthis, said to be vicious and deadly. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I still
expect
intend to support you in this, so I
Same,
will
I
be
guess.
part of your retinue. Yet until then, I guess I'll take Tulrock around the city, show him around, and enroll him into the prestige school, Solis.
So it's called Solis Prestige School, which is the equivalent of kindergarten for magic users.
Yes. He wouldn't know this, but it's a very good
It's
school.
for you.
They
It's
taught- they
Sunrise
teach-
Prestige School.
Sunrise Prestige
Yeah.
School.
Are you not aware of the children being...
I believe I'll get him a private tutor.
I think that would be more suitable. Oh wait, I have a date today.
And other than that, I'm good to help with whatever you might need.
There is much preparation we can do. We should do, I think, whoever, other than the queen remaining in place after we're all slaughtered in the trial, any other region that comes up, any other ruler that comes up, I can convince in pardoning you once that happens. But until then, yes, we probably have to be discreet. There's a number of fugitives we're harboring.
As a last thing resort, know that this evidence, and I pull out the scroll, I got the 4th level scroll. I have, well, I hope it doesn't get to that, but we can't blackmail.
But
We have evidence, proof that she has been.
how would you prove that's from her chamber?
That is true. I don't think of that, but we...
I guess it's your word against, well, mine too, because I was there as well.
The thing
And
is,
Blaze,
and correct me if I'm wrong here, DM.
Yeah.
Weren't the very powerful spells, like these high-tier spells, only kept within the Hebdomadic thing, and or are they also allowed for public?
They're
Top
kept.
ones.
They're kept in the Green Chapel, where the scholars, the followers of the Hebdomadic Order.
So they're not public.
No,
Okay.
they keep deciphering the Book of VIM, and they're
Yeah.
releasing it to the public first through universities, then it gets copied from there, and then
okay.
from merchants and sold in schools.
yeah.
Okay.
So this is why first level spells and then second level spells are common.
Yeah.
Third level spells on scrolls are very rare, and fourth are being deciphered right now. So
Yeah.
it's a bit shady if anyone should have a 4th level spell.
Well,
I
just
see.
saying. It's an option, but yeah.
Yes.
Maybe keep it hidden.
I will,
now.
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay.
I'm
But
aware
how
of that.
can we make someone ruler?
Well, I guess that's why they have the trials for, to see who's meritorious enough to get to the throne.
Can we, like we say in our village, put the fox's tail into the trial and nudge it in the direction we want?
You mean rig the trials? I think that's what the queen is trying to do.
Yes, the queen has been trying to do just that.
How are we sitting at the trials? How did you do the first two trials now?
Yes. Passed. And 2 of the princes are dead already.
Oh my god.
The first was executed by Marthis for finessing the rules.
From stealing from Venoris.
Oh.
Second was self-sacrifice to get the little one ahead. Something of that sort.
So only the little one is left now.
Yes.
Oh, that should be easy.
And if the queen wants to stay queen, she will need to ensure her youngest dies in the trial.
Dies?
Well, the youngest staunchly proclaims he has no intent to follow his mother's way of doing things or be a proxy for her.
Okay, but
But
isn't he
he's a kid.
young? Exactly. Like, what would he know about ruling an entire kingdom? I guess we'll. Okay, I guess we'll see. But maybe he can be easily persuaded to go into like our direction.
They wanted to kick Lena out, I got her back in.
Okay.
And yes, we've lightly collaborated through the trials rather than...
Just go our separate ways.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see what this start looks like. We need to prepare as much as possible. I would like you to, if you are available, to be on the retinue of 6 going into it, but it is an invitation, not any sort of order.
Yes,
I don't
I'm
think we
willing
have
to see
anything
this
better to do.
these through.
Wait, only him, or like
Both
all
of
us? Okay, cool. No, I don't want to be invited if I'm not.
The Gregory and Shaq things are still strange. We shall discuss them.
I never liked Shaq, honestly. Something gives me the ick about him, but man, Gregory died. Gregory would have been perfect for these trials, I think. I think he would have won. I don't know, arbitrarily.
Just by presence.
Just by
alone.
presence, and he has red hair. He had red hair.
If you want to avoid any sort of discussions at the gate, we can just human us to the safe house.
That's great. Where is the safe house, and how can I get to Emerald Leaf by?
Humanist knows. Has Humanist ever been at the Chancellor's? Humanist doesn't know. I can show her the way.
Okay. Do we all fit on?
Not at once.
Not at once.
I can fly.
Of course.
This fine.
So it's gonna
Unless
be
it would
5 of us.
just attract more attention, but
Yeah. I mean, I can disappear off a little bit and I keep an eye on. But also, I do have lodging in the town, in the city, and I can come and figure out my way there, and then try and meet you or figure out where you are. I'm staying at Persephone's place.
What position do you hold in your religious organization?
I'm not particularly high up, but I have passed all my initial training. I will admit, it is my first mission, and I don't know. Part of me thinks maybe it didn't go well because I did die, but it went really well because I ascended. But I'm not a particularly high position. I report to the master of our order. Yeah, I'm not privy to many secrets.
You are ascended, yet you are here.
Yes.
Yet you are kept in lower ranks.
Well, I wasn't supposed to ascend yet. But when I was helping Kate and Adam get their stuff back, Lumina saw fit to help me ascend.
Is your flight tiresome? Does it tire you to fly?
No.
Would it not be perchance a priority to send some sort of calming input to the Red Kingdom?
That's why I was saying earlier, if I've got something to potentially reassure them, like proof that you. I know how this could be damaging to the Green Kingdom, but some sort of proof that you don't have weapons that are powerful enough or artifacts powerful enough.
Or if we do that, we take responsibility.
Yeah, just something that I can send. I'm happy to go back and with a message of some sort, but I don't think I can go back empty-handed.
Evander starts gesturing. Some regular parchment comes up, but uses the Jovici magic for the golden feather to come out and start writing. And he writes a long message, a very formal one, to the effect of Knight of Armistice Evander Green, on behalf of the Diplomacy Corps of Greenspring, hereby wishes to advance report and openness on the matter of the Red Kingdom earthquakes. We have learned of these instances and intend to fully collaborate with the Red Kingdom in pursuing whatever may have caused them and to assist with making things right. Then there's another section in which she explains we are in a particular political circumstance that the new ruler may come to the Green Kingdom's throne, but irrespective of that, both as a potential candidate, as a friend of the other potential candidates, and as a ranking member of the Diplomacy Corps, we promise that attempting a diplomatic solution to this and finding responsibility if responsibility should be taken, or helping with whatever the Red Kingdom needs, is something we're looking towards. Whatever Greenspring's future is, it should be one of unity, is the intent of all of those in the trial, and that includes peace and fair treatment between the Red Kingdom and Green Kingdom, and some more formal flourish.
Who do you sign it to?
The master that the head of my order is called Master Sanru. He has contacts.
It's a multi-address one in which we both name her master, the Red King themselves, but as well as any other ranking diplomatic authorities of the Red Kingdom. There's a general formula of address to all those whom it may concern and who have stake in this of the Red Kingdom. And it's a long thing, those are just the highlights.
And as you write in mid-air all of these political aspects,
I will kind of turn to you guys. Well, I wish I could help with some of your situation, but it seems like I will have to go.
You're leaving.
I feel like it's probably more important for me to prevent this war than it is to help get your next ruler on the throne. But I will try and come back as soon as I can, if you need help. So
You'd be welcome, definitely.
I would hug you farewell, but I think we know how that turned out.
Handshake?
She takes your hand, shakes it, and then as she steps back, she just gives you the deepest bow.
Okay.
And then she...
and I try to do the same.
I'm just gonna laugh.
Laugh everybody sees. Why are you laughing?
It's a formal way of saying farewell and greetings in my order.
Oh, okay. And that's something new today.
It's definitely been a most enlightening experience to have met you, and one that I will forever remember. I wish you all the luck in both of these political pursuits, but also in those of spirit.
Thank you, and I hope you find what you're looking for.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
And take care. It's a long road.
Me liked meeting you, and I have token for you. And Turok gets one more glowing mushroom that gives to her.
I'll take it and I'll like grab my bag back. I'll just hold my bag and my weapons in one hand. I'm like, it is truly an honor. It has been amazing watching you fight and see what you were able to do.
Thank you, Isari of the Red Kingdom.
Again, she's gonna give like everyone just like another like really deep bow. I wish you the best, and please don't die at the trials.
No. We're gonna definitely try.
Like very carefully put the mushroom in my back.
Should we survive this, you will always have an ally for finding peace in us. Should we die, Persephone will guide you to the next best person.
Yes. Do you want me to keep an eye out for her, or give her and pass on a message if I see her?
Persephone has left down and towards the kingdom.
Just tell her that the city is not in complete chaos.
I will. Yes.
Not incomplete. Yes. I like that.
I'll take when you finish the letter, I will put it again in my bag.
A little seal on it. But I do let you read it before I seal.
And then like, well, good luck
Thank you.
and farewell, I guess. And then up into the sky I go.
Luminite.
Beautifully. Grace is amazed as she's watching Isari flow with her bag and the letter, and says, where all of the gods may have mercy on us, because this is what we're missing, another war.
We are.
Yes. Sarcastically, we are, meaning that we don't want one.
Don't mind him.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would very much love another war, but he also eats rocks, so I don't know what point I'm trying to make. Maybe let's just go into the city.
Yes.
You're gonna love it here, Torok.
How do you enter the city?
Humaness ferries?
Humanness.
Without, I don't think Turok can fit on the.
I think he's the last one to go alone on Humaness. Can she alone carry him?
Maybe, but he also has a mark.
Yeah,
He wasn't in the
Oh, yeah.
city.
Alright.
But he might get lost in the city, so I need to go with him.
I could also take him to the house and
Okay.
Yep.
yeah.
And
Both of us can.
okay.
No, one of us needs to be on Humaness to show the way.
Yes. So I think Pax, you can go with me and Adam to. You say, are we staying at the Chancellor's Manor?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
the current safe house,
Oh, okay.
where
That's very nice of him.
fugitives from the law gather.
Oh, great! There's gonna be more of us.
And Jen and Leo are to Obscura, Nocturna Obscura. So
Oh, is it about the father?
Jen's father is dying, and
Okay, then I think, Torok, you're gonna be in the lovely hands of Grace here,
Yes,
and she's gonna guide you.
I'm
and
not gonna fit.
Where?
She has small hands, not gonna fit in her hands.
Metaphor. You know, like yeah.
Like the other
We're gonna learn about those. And I guess the three of us are gonna go on Humanness. Oh, this is gonna be so fun! I've never flown on a horse.
and you go one by one on Humaness flying on the horse. Humaness is trying to be very stealthy, and each of you lands safely in the house of on the terrace of the Chancellor, the magnificent terrace, and in the midnight district. And Grace is guiding you through the whole brilliance that is Greenspring. She's guiding you through the beginning of the city. Like, everything is overwhelming. You see magic floating everywhere, shops, children very interested, buying magical toys, a woman being disconcerted by the fact that the prices are rising, and you hear a lot of noise and people so brilliantly engaged in the purple district. You see a lot of love and flirting, and all of the facades of the buildings are painted in purple, and they have like this beautiful romantic architecture about them. And you go through it, and she also takes you through the other districts, which is after Jovis is Mercury. It's very eerie and steamy, and then you go through Martis, which is very red, and you see like more brutalist buildings that remind you of your home. And then you end up in the Midnight District. You feel the presence of each deity as you go through the whole district, and you're distracted by a lot of stuff. It's a lot to take in. And then the Midnight District is sort of this midnight favela. Like everything is dimmed down. Now being in the middle of the day, not much activities on the streets, but there are buildings upon buildings upon buildings, and it feels like the whole mass of population is tugged into this district, that they have like different insertions and moonstones and elements that remind you of Lunai, and you end up in front of this a bit larger house with a beautiful terrace that is, and Grace presents you, is the house of the Chancellor.
My head hurts. So many noises, We've very quiet home. Here not quiet, very noisy.
You've seen hundreds and hundreds of people and flying letters and all sorts of stuff.
All the colors and all the noises and all the sounds, very, very much here.
Do you like it?
And not sure. Too much for me right now. Need to rest.
Sure, let's just go inside of the house, and in front you see, coming from the rooftop, the last of you, which I'm gonna say it's Adam, Pax is already there, and Kate.
Has the Goliath made it to the terrace without bumping his head on anything?
You have to, slouch a little bit, but yeah, you finally made it through the terrace. It's very nice. It has all this beautiful decorative stuff and elements inside the house. The stairs, you see paintings, you see drapes, you see beautiful, nice furniture.
And, I remember a conversation that I had with Grace earlier on the ways, and I asked her again. So no eating the ornaments, right?
Not eating anything. If you wanna serve this new god, the astrals, the 7 astrals, you have to worship magic, not renounce the whole eating stuff. That's old.
We're going on a diet.
You could eat food, like there is and she hands you an apple.
Takes a bite of the apple.
Also, it's nutritious. Maybe you get a little bit more, more of a color in your skin than gray.
Oh, gray is beautiful. Gray is strong.
Sure.
Did we arrive before Thorok or?
Yeah, before.
Okay. Just I imagine myself after taking a shower or a bath and with turban on my head, just preparing for for tonight.
You're all on the terrace.
With a robe.
You are enrobed. You're the last one that descended. Pax is also there.
Isn't this amazing? This is luxury right here.
You have new hair.
No, actually, I didn't. I take off my turban and I washed it, so it's squeaky clean for tonight.
Yes, we wash with sand home.
With what?
Sand, rocks.
Oh, it's sand. I guess it's good for scrubbing. Great. We call it soap here. Don't eat it. It smells nice, but it's not for eating.
Okay.
Right, so...
What do you guys do now?
Can we eat something? I'm famished.
Talara brings you sandwiches, small, very elegant sandwiches.
Finally, proper food.
So do you have a plate for each of us? Oh,
No. It's a plate for each of you. It's finger food, and it's a lot for everyone.
Because I imagine only one plate with
No,
sandwiches.
and a lot of champagne, but the food is finger food.
Okay.
Turok grabs a handful of sandwiches and puts them in his mouth, toothpicks and all.
Yes, nice snack.
I think he was supposed to take the toothpicks out.
It's his style, so don't fuck with his style. I think.
I meant no harm. I just hope they don't stick. While going down or coming up.
It seems that his intestines are made of rock as well. So.
Oh, yeah, I mean you're right. I've seen him eating boulders, so.
He told me about it.
He's very proud of it. He said he's going to eat the world.
He keeps saying that, yeah.
Yes, and then when it's only him left, he's gonna just stand on himself. That's what he told me. So it was quite interesting too.
She nods and looks at Pax, confused.
Okay.
It's all right. I think, if anything, as I said, Thorok here will be my apprentice, and I shall take care of him.
He's a quick learner, though.
Speaking of, yes, like I'm full. I'm ready to go. If you're ready to go, Thorok, we
Yes.
could go to the prestige school right away.
Yes.
What time is it?
It's almost dusk.
Okay, where
We might have time
is this
to
the
reach
Midnight
there.
District? Where
No,
are
it's in the Solus district, right?
we? Solis?
Sunrise district. just
Sunrise. The one that is governed by Solus.
there. Just
I need
next
the map.
one.
I'm sending you the map. Sending the
So,
map.
I think I'll take my leave for now. I'll be back. We'll keep
We'll
in touch.
enroll the World Eater into school.
Yes.
But he didn't eat us so far, and he's been pretty helpful.
Yes.
So we can give him a chance.
Trust my judgment. I've seen him in action, let's say, and I know his soul is pure. A bit misguided, but pure.
Bon. Yes.
Cool. And we had it was the Sunrise Prestige School.
So it's very close. So you to rock after you eat, go with Adam. That's telling you about enrolling, and you cross the districts from the Midnight District into the Soulless one. You pass through the verifications. No one is questioning you since they're seeing you with Adam. They bow, and you see the Prestige School as you go towards the end of the district that it's near the palace. You see like this beautiful palace shining above a wall. You see that this prestige school is gilded in gold and stands with this imposing architecture style. It's blended with elegance and magical charm. It has even floating sculptures, and inside you go through a hallway and you see in front of the desk a stern but fair woman who also educated Adam. She's the governess. Her name is Professor Elara. And Adam, you catch Professor Zelara's caramel squinting eyes.
Hello. Professor
Hi.
Lara.
Hi, Mr. Adam Habdom.
It's been quite some time. Brings memories being around here. Good ones, I may say.
Good ones for us as well.
Well, I'm here on a bit more, on the request a bit more on the strange sides. As you see, I have this gentleman here, Thorok,
Hello, fine sir.
Hello.
who I might need to enroll him in this prestigious school right here.
Is this a child that you have adopted?
Yes.
Metaphorically.
Now he does.
I've already taught him something.
He is indeed quick with the wits.
Yes, and a quick learner as well.
Does he possesses the blessing and the magic? She extends one hand.
I shake her hand.
She slaps your hand and extends again. Give me your hand, boy. Don't be misbehaving now.
Sorry.
She barely holds this big hand of Turok and takes a sharp needle and tests you for magic. And
I am basically a rock. So
she's struggling to get the needle inside. It's a whole scene. It passes 15 minutes. She gets a hammer and starts, hammering it inside. And after she takes outside and she reaches blood from the tip of the needle, magic in all 7 colors starts like pouring and flowing in the air. And she says, "Interesting. You have done right by bringing this gentleman to me." Nods. Well-mannered. Weird hat, but we're gonna work on that.
As I told you, Tulrok, you need patience for this. Magic can't be learned in one day. So, if you want to excel, there will be a long road ahead. But know that I'll also be here to guide in this manner. And Alara here, she is quite a proficient teacher and knows really well how to bring forth the magic within you.
Thank you, Sir Adam.
So, before we leave, I have also in my possession something that might interest you. As we try to take a seat at the table somewhere nearby.
Alara says, after you leave, I'm gonna embark him in this prestigious but rigorous program that we have. It's an intense one for the gentleman Turok to catch up with his studies. And we're gonna focus on arcane knowledge. It's gonna be an intense program, and you're not gonna be able to contact him for maybe weeks. He's gonna sleep in the dormitory, and we're gonna the Purple University campus. Unfortunately, because he's too old for kindergarten children, but you can visit him afterwards. I'm gonna send the letter to you, Mr.
Yes,
Adam.
please do. But before I depart and leave you to your training, in Gogmagog, while we're retrieving our things, I stumbled upon this sort of anthropologist's journal that I barely just had a time to skim through it and take a quick glance. But it does indeed seem to mention histories regarding Gogmagog.
Our hero.
Yes. Now, you said it was quite a large journal.
But you can skim the information.
Yeah, because during this time, the travels, I would have just looked through, read here and there. But I want to relate, like, what sort of the main contents of it would be to Rogue.
So it's an anthropologic studies by Jack Dover, the person who met him and died. This is what Adam is telling you. And it's Gogmagog, the Giant's Perspective. This is the title. And it's this scholar, that name is Jack Dover, explored this philosophy and focuses on the giant view, which the central belief is that the big and the strong eat the world. But he revealed that Obscuro, one of the prime deities, created the giants from the world's surface, and it was one of the most magnificent creation, as these beings grew in immense sizes and stronger than anything created before. So strong that it even outshined Lumino's creation, and they were so strong that they started consuming everything around it, including the land. However, unchecked by their growth, this is where he theorizes, they caused the world to tilt, and most of them fell into the astral sea. But only a few giants remained, and they sort of made a bargain and positioned at the world edges evenly, so they maintain a balance. And among them, it's said that the giant grew so vast and so powerful, and he got Obscuro's imminent and utmost blessing, and he became immortal. He wreaked havoc at the center of the world, but then he ate and grew, and there was nothing left to consume or do, so he stood still. Unable to die, he petrified, and time passed over him, and he became a mountain. Right in the middle of the world, at the world's anvil. And it is said he kept spreading the world of Obscuro and the mites of immortality. And this legendary king giant immortal name is Gogmagog. That's the gist of it.
Yeah. So, I have to say, this is quite fascinating. It opened a new perspective on the world that I was not aware of. So I have to say, you have all my admiration for your culture, and I do wish to see your people grow and become better, and you will be the key to that.
Yes, because those were old ways, Obscuro's ways. Now we have new ways. Old ways, Gog Magog. New ways, Tulrok.
Yes. Exactly. Remember to learn from history so that it doesn't repeat itself. Yet, I do wish for this to remain with you. And once you learn how to read the ants, then you can read it for yourself again and maybe understand more than I did.
Thank you, Mr. Hebdo.
Thank you as well for the release and everything. But I will be around, and I wish you all the luck with your studies.
We'll see you again. Gives a big hug. Like
Some bones crack for sure.
like the ones when he protected you through the hallways. Yeah.
Elara comes very stern and stiff. Now, Mr. Tulrok, follow me. And she hands you the small uniforms gilded in gold that she has. We need to enlarge this, and we're gonna learn this spell together, maybe in time. And she flutters and gives you some books, and she's guiding you through the. And you see Tulrok just hunching through the hallways.
If he's been adopted, does that technically make him Tulrok Hebdon?
If he were adopted, yes, but he's not. No one is questioning Adam's authority in this situation. Especially he graduated magna cum laude at this like kindergarten prestige Soulless Sunrise school. Wow. So yeah, the perks. And as you leave, you watch towards your friends, and we're gonna pan over to Pax. What is Pax going to do as Kate is getting ready to reach the Ember Leaf?
Just a full update on what's been going on. And getting ready that tomorrow preparations will start for the trial.
I'm gonna be like, hey Pax, do you know where the Amber Leaf is? And could you help me with a ride on humanness?
Where is the Ember Leaf?
It's in the Purple District. It's one of the dating spots in the Purple
I said Ember?
District.
Ember, yeah.
Emerald.
You're out of prison.
No, it's correct. It's Ember. I first said
Ember?
Ember.
Yeah.
It's Ember. Ember
You're
Leaf.
out of prison and straight to the Ember Leaf. Wasting no time. I respect it.
Excuse me, I have a date tonight.
Well, no, that was the implication, and I was congratulating you. Très bien. Humaness is Castile's.
Okay. I don't
just-
think he'd mind.
Me neither, but just for reference, she's his.
Okay.
She and her decide how she gets used. We'll see if she feels like giving us a ride.
Okay,
Otherwise,
that's fair.
the
That's fair,
streets
then.
work as well. And
I'm not working the streets, okay?
walking though, walking the
Okay,
streets might
yes.
be without the working. No working, just walking. Can I go check if Humaness is tired?
You go check. Humaness is a bit tired, but you can give me an animal handling to see if she wants to carry
yes.
Yeah, you.
you. Or a persuasion, because technically it's not normal animal.
I might do persuasion and just try to talk to humanness and compliment her beautiful colors. And, okay. Persuasion, it's an 18. And like,
You
yeah,
scratch
maybe.
her chin. She
maybe take some apples from the kitchen
she
and
eats them.
bring a
and,
snack.
and knees.
Oh, you're gorgeous,
Sort of
darling.
shakes her.
I'm not
mane.
worthy of you, truly. Nobody is.
She, after this grooming and feeding episode, she lets you ride on her back and she soars through the air. And you're getting toward the Ember Leaf. Sorry for that mistake. Ember Leaf on the Enchanted Street. Pax, do you want to do something else?
I will check with Grace if she'd like to, by foot. Have dinner. Maybe, I don't know, at the Amber Leaf. Seems like a good eating place.
Double date.
Sure, the persuasion. You know what?
10.
10. Sure, if you think it's a great spot to also go eat where
I think
Kate
there
is.
might be abundant entertainment there tonight.
You convinced me. Let's go.
Excellent.
And you go by foot towards the place.
I would like to be wearing, that opulent golden dress. I just want to be like as posh as.
So
Still
Kate,
have the dress that you wore when meeting my mother.
so posh Kate soars through the air on humanness, saying she's not a Jovician, of course, no drama. Like she soars through the air on humanness. She gets off her back, very glamorous, dressed in a golden attire, hair just dried and looking marvelous. And in front of on the enchanted streets, everyone turns their head, and you see the Emberleaf. It's a charming tea house, ideally for a quick escapade, and the exterior is adorned with purple and vines, wisteria vines, just tweaking on the building, and you sense spices and a lot of tea aromas. There's also alcohol, so you can spice the tea. It has like a warm a feeling and a warm vibe, the exterior furniture, and it creates like this sort of cozy atmosphere. And on the terrace you see Blaze with one flower, and when he sees you, like he flares up, burns the flower, then tries to get rid of the ashes. He's inviting you to a side table surrounded by this lush greenery vegetation. You see twinkling fairy lights as dusk is setting, and it's the perfect view of the district. You sit comfortable, and the waiter starts getting you drinks, the order of the drinks, and Blaze is sitting there very tall because they have like small chairs, tall and sort of lanky, and he finds this his place and says, "This is my favorite place. They have a lot of books inside, and I also got this selection." And he points towards a lot of books about nature and I don't know, one is about love, and one is about nature, and one is about like more magical oriented items. His eyes light up, and he asks, how was your day?
Well, apart from the long journey, which you were a part of, actually, it was pretty nice. I got to take a shower for the first time in a few days now. I hope that's not a deterrent. I clean up quite nicely, hopefully. I don't know, is this too much?
I would
I'm
say
feeling very...
beautifully. He's lost for words. He doesn't know what to... Beautifully. He says beautifully, nicely, yes, very, and gold, and wow, and just words.
For a reader, you do have a way with words, honestly.
I promise you, I'm not this unarticulate in general.
It's fine, I like them shy.
I am them in this scenario.
Oh, okay.
No. You said I like them shy, and he's asking I am them in this scenario?
Let's say you are. I mean, we are on a date. I'm sorry if I'm making you slightly uncomfortable. I guess this is sort of not necessarily a facade, but this is my way of maybe coping with situations I'm not fully comfortable with, maybe. Also, I like to flirt, so... If that wasn't an indicator so far.
He flares up a little bit. I'm trying to get a bit used to it.
I try to just gently put my hand on his hand, but like first try to sense if it's like piping hot, so it doesn't burn.
At the beginning it's not, but then when you put it, it gets a little bit hotter, and he closes his eyes and tries to focus and breathe so he doesn't flare up.
It's okay, I think this side can take a bit more heat. It's
You're not helping.
You're not helping. He starts stuttering a little bit. Whenever I'm a bit nervous, I like to think about my favorite books and whatever I read today. Do you want me to tell you what I've picked up and he points towards the nature book, and she said, you know that on Venoria's district there was a reservation of ravens a few hundreds years ago.
Well, it's funny you should mention that because how do I put this without being weird? I was part of, it's called the Corvus clan, and I was part of it. Oh, right. I am, well, I'm not quite over 400 years because I was plugged at around 20 something, I couldn't even remember. But I'm not from this time? I think I look great for my age though, but
You look very beautiful.
and
a bit intimidating, and I'm not usually let myself distracted like this.
I seem to have that effect on you, and I'll take it as a compliment.
He nods. I don't date a lot. Monkey's more an expert in that area, but
oh, is he though? I mean, he went back home empty-handed.
Sure. I don't want to talk about Monkey.
No, we don't have to talk about Monkey. He's boring.
And now Pax and Grace join, and you're seated at like 3-4 tables aside.
Do I see them?
Perception. Do you want to see them?
I don't know. I just want to like glare a bit. Like, what are you doing here? Oh, okay, that's great. Perception. It's a dirty 20, and I'm gonna see Pax, and I'm gonna like. And thinking like out of all the places. But I'm like not gonna mind them.
Blaze doesn't notice and says and continues to talk about his favorite books.
Okay.
And he is speaking about how swell he's feeling and how good of a time he has.
I'm gonna ask him to read me something or his favorite passages from his book, so he feels more at ease maybe.
He starts reading a favorite passage. It's one of magic and how magic can liberate the world, and through magic discoveries, the connection and improvement of society and people connecting can be uplifted. Something like this. He's very bookish and he starts articulating. He gets very geeky about it. And
I like that.
The dinner is flowing nicely. You're drinking spiced tea with some rum, and at a point, your dinner is interrupted by 2 ravens that fly in your direction. Small ravens, that is, that you've sent them. And they're turning their head for you to look in a different direction.
Okay, I turn to look.
And as you turn to look, we're gonna end today's episode. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you for this great guest that we're having. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Vlad.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys for sitting with us through this whole experience, and thank you for the support for our show. If you liked it, please subscribe, because only 30% of the viewers actually are subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button. And if you feel like you should talk with your friends about this, please share this to your friends so you have a topic to talk about when you go on dates. I don't know. And leave a comment, a like. You can also find us on Spotify, on Instagram, all the pizzazz. Check them in the link. Check these beautiful people in the link. If you want to extend your support, we also have Buy Me a Coffee. Thank you, the partners, Rolling Hills Craft, rollinghillscraft.com with the promo code Dicesylvania, 10% off for miniatures and terrain pieces. Thank you, Sirinscape. And stick with us to find out what is next. Who'll die? Who'll survive? What is Kate looking at? Find out next in the next episode of VIM, The Tale of Immortality, premiering at 5 p.m. UTC, Sundays on Dicesylvania. Thank you. Good day.
Good night.
And don't let the vampires bite.